We are here. It is the Comic Hall crew in the building. Back again. Back again. Remo, Chris, Sean, and X. We are in the house. How's everybody doing?
All right.
Doing good.
Good.
I'm making it.
Everybody good?
Yeah.
Good.
I'm tired,
Man.
but I'm making it.
Yes, sir. That's it.
So let's not prolong the happenings. Everybody knows what time it is. It is our favorite segment, well, my favorite segment of the show. It is now time for
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
But my prices are reasonable. What?
Oh, there they go. There.
Out of the Gate. Here we go.
Oh man, shoes.
I'm finna go make some right now.
Hold on.
Captain America, Marvel. Hell no.
I didn't even know these were a thing. The only Marvel shoes I knew were the Thanos shoes that got made. What is
Hey,
this?
Simply
Hey,
Incredible
man.
in the building.
I got some old shoes that I will go take the
Real
soles
in the
out,
building.
paint on them things, and then put them up on eBay or somebody buy these.
Bro, I went to buy a rug at Ross. I wouldn't buy those if those was $23 at Ross, dog.
Like, if they see me hand painting them and willing to pay that, oh yeah, sold.
Hand painted originals.
That's right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This isn't even man. This the soles of some busted ass rebuild.
So is he selling the whole shoe or just the soles?
No,
Well,
it's the
see,
whole
when I
shoe.
saw this, I said,
fix that. Look at the box, my job. Look at the box. Like, look at the box for the shoes.
These are not
Hey, that's-
brand new.
Hey, that's vintage.
Those are used.
when I saw the soul, I was like, bro, I mean,
What Reeboks are those?
Wait a minute. Are those slippers sticking out? Are those the
No, those
are
the
insoles.
at the bottom?
it's
Those
insole,
are
man.
soles. So you're gonna be walking on Captain America.
Mighty Mel B in the house.
So you just expect
Mighty
me to
LV, what's up, brother?
you just expect me to just step on Captain America all day.
I mean, when you
Hey,
see
man.
shit like this, man, you be like, what the hell? Who the hell is buying this at this, man? I mean,
$2,300 for two pairs of busted ass kicks, man. You can get them at the Goodwill, and I still wouldn't pay $23.
Hey man, you
$23.99.
send me the shoes, I'll
Hey.
paint them.
I wouldn't pay $23.99 for these.
Send me the shoes, I will paint them for you.
I'm just flabbergasted. Like that box does not instill me with confidence that these shoes have not been.
That's
on
what I'm saying. You see,
Right.
the box tells you they didn't give two shits about these shoes.
None.
And the insoles ain't shit. I mean, come on now. The shoes though, the shoes ain't nothing. They like Pro-Can.
You know what?
Hey,
You know
this
what?
shoe look like old
Hey.
school busted Euro hikers with half
You
of
know
it
what,
chopped
you know-
off.
Yeah.
You know what? I think this person found a pair of Captain America's insoles, and he just stuck them in a pair of shoes.
Yeah.
But you could see Captain America's A on the tongue. Look at it.
Man.
Okay, even if I'm coming, these is hot like kicks from a kicks perspective. Like these ain't even hot shoes. Like you know what I'm saying?
Right, like
they-
what pair of Adidas are these? I've
these
never
ain't even Yeezys, man. Like these ain't
or
even.
Reeboks. Like
I've never heard anybody say, "Hey, yo, dog."
They got these shoes.
Americans, like them the ones.
They got them shoes from Payless, man.
But they ain't even classics though.
No.
That's that bullshit.
Like it could have been classics.
Yeah,
I mean, they
was-
still ain't worth no
Look,
2400, but
if it was red, white, and blue classics, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
the sole was white, the shoe was blue, the stripes was red, and they had cap. You know what I mean? Like have a theme, but these is just
that's why I say they look suspect, man. Like they don't
Yeah,
look themed enough to be.
entertaining. And then they had the nerve to say last one.
Oh my god.
What?
them some
Man.
Euro walkers, man. What you talking about?
Beat
Man,
up,
if you don't
man.
get them,
They ain't even Euro hikers.
Yo.
Look at that.
yo, somebody used to work at a rack
Oh,
room.
They creased. They been warm.
Yo,
That's an outlet
Bro,
store.
They warm up in the club.
Hey, but look at the stars on the sole. I mean, on the on the
Yeah,
inside of it though.
Yeah, he wore them to the club once already. He wore them on a cruise and then tried
Hey.
to flip them afterward.
Hey, he probably re-put that label on the
That-
side
that
of the
tag,
shoe.
yeah.
That tag.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, Yeah.
If that ain't the Cutting Grass special, I don't know what else that is, man. I mean, that's like, bro.
Yo, that's the I'm a dad cutting grass on Saturday New Balance.
Hey man, I'm finna do some courses like that.
Walking on the back of him, and he bought these shits and was like, "Damn, I can't believe I bought these." And then he was like, "Okay, Marvel's hot right now. Let me go."
You know what? I guarantee you, he bought them, and then he went out with them, and somebody was just like, "Sherry, what are those?"
Yeah, exactly.
Now he's just like,
he wore them more than one. They wore them more than one time for the crease up like that.
No, and it's got the A like on Captain
goodness.
Hexalite? What is Hexalite? Reebok Hexalite?
Them is from Walmart, dog.
Yo, what?
Hey, I like the shield though.
The shield, I put that on the keychain. That'll work.
Man, come on.
Made in Vietnam.
Yeah,
hey, that's all of them though.
Yeah, that's all.
8.5. What is that? Why is there a honeycomb on the bottom of the shoe?
Pass. Nah, man, he tripping. I think he pushed the wrong decimal point.
Hey, you know what though?
You don't know?
I wouldn't wear them, but I can appreciate the little scales for Cap's suit. Go back with one picture.
You know what though? It feels like there should have been the red on the bottom of the sneaker should have been like his shield. So if you put both when you step and both feet are together, it completes his shield on the bottom of the shoe instead of whatever that is.
Yeah, I just don't like the stylish. I'm not paying no. Look, those are $18 shoes, dog.
Yeah, I agree.
At best.
I can artistry though. I can appreciate the scales, but
yeah,
not
for $18, I'd be all over them. $18, man. I'd be like, yeah, okay, these is dope. I must put them on display. Just on display. Like I wouldn't even think about wearing them. But for $2,300, dog. There's so many other books I could get.
What's my boy that got killed in Falcon and Winter Soldier?
Widen that?
What's the black buddy?
All right, hold on.
What's his name?
There you go.
Oh, the what's the name's partner?
Yeah.
Oh, we selling old. We selling old like wizards now. That's what we doing.
Spoons, magnets.
Hey, not for 25, but wizards all set. They moving.
So, okay, but it predates Batman Beyond. So,
there's a whole lot of cartoons predate Batman Beyond.
Right.
I mean, the first issue of Batman Beyond. So this probably has a preview.
Y'all don't see my boy Goku at the bottom though.
Right there.
Oh, I was looking at Hank Hill.
Even though I don't like Goku, it got Dragon Ball on the front.
I was checking out Hank down there. Right.
Hey, they got Superman where he ain't losing the fight.
It must not be
a cartoon. They actually making worth the damn in a cartoon.
It must not be a cover from the 60s.
Tunes with Tude.
Yeah, pass.
Spawn and South Park.
You paying that, you might as well just go down and get you 2 or 3 of those if you're paying that for that.
Just calling it around.
Hey man, I'm still watching Spawn the animated series to this day.
You don't know? Does it look like I'm in the mood to run a marathon? I love that line. But I got a family. Yeah, well, now you got a family in mourning.
Yeah, Spawn was taking no shit on that cartoon, boy.
Boy, man. Keith David doing the voiceover there was on point. Yep. It was better than the movie.
Hey man, but they making it real affordable where you can do 24 months at $108.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Hey, Mighty Mel B. Hey, hold on. Hey, Mel, you in for this, brother? You in for this $24.99, man?
Okay, Mel, you gonna drop some?
Yo,
I know Mel raised the other this boy. Like what?
I got a crap ton of old wizards I'm about to throw up on eBay now.
Hey, bro.
I'm about to pay my rent with old wizards.
Yo, look at the side of it though. Good night.
Yo,
they get the fight with Spawn.
Hey,
and they ran up on the violator, that boy.
Hey, no, them chains coming through the pages for real, man.
And this still in the poly bag. Come on now.
Right.
Come on now. Off the page.
Yo, they must have put that thing in a tight quarters and kept trying to pull it in and out the box.
No. They went and got when the food processing things, the vacuum seal things, to try to seal it back up.
And the heating gun over it.
Like, hey, hold up. Let me see if I can reach this.
Man, I know what you're talking about. They re-shrink wrapped it.
Hey. You said they were one of these.
They re-shrink wrapped it. that magazine done seen
No, they don't even know about that, X.
Oh my Lord!
Oh yeah, brand new. What are you talking about, man?
Yeah, you know that's cool. Yeah.
If you ever work retail, you know I get that.
Oh man!
I make this shit look brand new, my G.
What?
That
wasn't even a good animation for Batman animated series either.
No, but it's from Ty Templeton.
Oh my goodness!
Sealed blue shirt.
Yo, everything's 25.
Yeah, I noticed that today. Yeah, I just noticed that. Everything's 25, man.
Yo,
all these guys pick the same number.
That's like the tax cutoff right there. If I go 2,500,
I gotta pay. Right.
They're gonna be looking in, man. The big daddy company gonna be looking in.
You know? Like, yeah, hold on, man. I can get rid of the 5 man, so it's only worth $500.
And I agree with Chris. I'm like, I wasn't a fan of the anime series when it moved to WB with that animation style. I loved it, the old Fox one. So
yeah,
Catwoman got blue skin, Nightwing. Everybody started looking weird.
You talking about when they changed the thing?
Yeah, that's what the animation, the Gotham Adventure, when it became the Gotham Adventures or whatever. Like the animation changed for Batman. It wasn't even like it lost a lot when it did that.
Matter of fact, when they switched to that, they had Batgirl older than Nightwing. Well, Dick Grayson, which is crazy.
Nah, man, that's in a grocery store bag when you put your lunch in. You feel me?
Hey, is that a shirt or a sweater?
Hey,
it's supposed to be a shirt.
That thing thick,
that's one of those bags that when you go to your family reunion.
Hey, I'm gonna put y'all up on game, and X know what I'm talking about. You get the plastic, right? And you take the hanger, and you know the size, and then you shrink wrap it with the heat.
Hey man, that's one of them bags you get when you go to your family reunion. And they give out the shirts at the family reunion.
We just got these pressed up, yo.
Right there.
Hey, it's inside the box you get. You feel me?
Oh my goodness!
Here you go. Go take these, put these on, go stand by the pictures. We go take pictures.
The sad thing is, like when you open it, ain't no anything.
Exactly.
Right.
They wasn't up on it. They didn't know what they were supposed to do.
It just open. Ain't nothing.
No, man.
Like, oh, now I know. You gotta milk the fire and then heat it up. Oh, okay.
$12,500.
Wow.
For a dollar book. For a $35 book. I know that's a dollar book.
Come on now. There ain't nothing special about that book.
9.9, man. There's only one on the census, I reckon.
So what? So you trying to tell me if this was a 9.9 in CGC, it'd be more than the price that this guy's on?
Yeah.
Hey, shit, yeah. You know if it's CGC,
it'd be like 20 racks.
12,000 more than that if it's CGC.
It should be 12. It'd be another 12 racks.
That shit ain't even a good comic book. Like I don't understand. I am confused.
I guess he just happy because it was a 9.9, which is ultra rare.
He's the only one on the census too.
Hey, the Joker is basically doing what we give out same reaction we got. He laughing at it.
Who grades this book? You know what I mean?
It's not.
There's only one on the census because ain't nobody grading this book. Like,
but
nobody.
Hey, real talk though, there are so many levels of awesomeness to this book. You got the Joker with a J in the logo for the S. Then he got the green mullet from the black suit Superman. Very true. And then whoever buys his book, they're already warning you on the front of it. They say the joke's on you. Oh my
god! You can make that shit up, man.
I'd buy it at the dollar bin for the green mullet alone.
I mean, I got this down the hall in the dollar bin. I mean, at the dollar bin.
That green mullet's worth it by itself, but not $12,000. But
y'all ever notice how the Joker gums stay pink?
Yeah.
How is it that the Joker got the yellowest teeth in the world, but his gums are the pinkest you've ever seen?
Tell me.
Y'all ever notice that?
They cock,
Like he got to brush his teeth.
Them false teeth, man. That's the he even got his effervescent.
it's that Acme special.
That dude, he used
Ace
ultra
chemicals.
peroxide.
Was that
Yeah,
Ace chemical?
Chemicals.
Man.
And using charcoal. He brushing with charcoal.
You brushing with something?
Dead. Oh my god.
12 grand? Fuck out of here.
No.
What? And it's just a poster, yo. Okay.
What?
All right.
Where are the
Ooh.
signatures at?
Yeah.
Right.
Where they sign it?
And
You say it's signed. Where's it signed at?
all he did was got this from the movie theater.
Right.
Man.
Where's it signed?
Of a terrible movie. Well, I won't.
Oh, there.
Oh,
Wait,
oh,
wait,
oh,
you can't-
oh.
You can't.
Nah,
say
Now, Days of Future Past wasn't bad.
Yeah,
All right,
it
hold
wasn't.
on. Let's
I was signed by everybody.
Oh,
Hold on.
yeah.
let's
Not-
look at this for a moment though. Before
Yeah.
before we get forward.
But
If
not
you go back-
1500.
If you go back to the first picture, Matt,
All right.
the X is on the other side. When you go to the picture when it's being signed, the X is over the other eye.
Oh.
Wait up. Hold on.
Oh, hey, DT, what's up, fellas? What's
Whoa,
up?
what's up, y'all?
What's up, Shay? What's up?
Wow.
Yeah, I caught that quick. Like, whoa, the
Wow.
X moved to the other eye.
Yeah. Sorry.
Come on, man.
Oh, man.
Like, can you blow up the whole thing? Because it's over everybody's eye, but that's
Right.
not how
But
it looks.
if you look at that first picture he posts, there are no signatures on that poster,
It's not.
and the X is on the other side.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me
Oh,
wrong.
wow.
I know movie theater posters are reversible. The backside is just a reverse of the original because I used to work in movie theaters. But still, that makes no sense that he would start off showing the back.
But
the
you would
reverse.
see the signatures in reverse.
You would see
what's
right.
Hold on. What's the last page? Is it the whole thing? There we go. I want to see. There we go.
So he uploaded them wrong. So that damn near fucked him.
Because on the first picture, like you said, it's not autographed.
Because I think the first picture is
I
the
think you
back of
fled
the photo.
reverse side of it.
Yeah.
I think that should have been the last.
But
Right.
it's transparent. For the light to shine through, you would have seen the signatures in backwards.
Gee, man.
Oh yeah, there's just a lot. There's just I don't know. That's just
Because there's no way that those disappeared just by flipping it over.
Hey, man.
I mean,
Bottom
movie theater
line.
posters aren't
I ain't paying
transparent.
$15.
but-
There you go.
Exactly.
There you go,
Like,
Remo.
I mean,
Bottom
I'm not
line.
paying. And it's a buy it now. Hey, buy it now, free shipping. When you order that shit, it's gonna be wrecked when you get it. The
Man,
tube's gonna be busted in half.
Nah.
It's gonna come
No.
to you at like a 90-degree angle.
yep,
No.
We all know how the post office works too, man.
man.
I don't even want. I got a package the other day. They put my pop in the box in my mailbox in my apartment complex.
What'd you say, Sean? What'd you say, Sean? I saw you.
Man, I was on with Biggie them last night, man, and Justice for Comics talking about somebody shipped him a comic book in a fucking cereal box, man. Lucky
Oh.
Charms.
Oh,
Did you put it on IG? Please tell me. He should
It's
put it
on IG, but he sold yesterday on the show. It's
Was
near
the
the
cereal
end of the
still in
show. Huh?
Hey,
Was
yeah,
the
inbox that
cereal
to me,
still
man. I
in
want
it?
to see
Like,
that.
did
I
he-
want to see that.
Like, did he
Dude.
send him the cereal too? Like, did it?
No, he just sent the cereal box, and it's got the label on there. You know, somebody sent it to him.
Oh no,
And
he
the
did.
box is all crusted, so he said the book came fine. But guess
Man.
what book it was? Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends #1.
no, bro,
Hell no.
dude, I
That's
had to
crazy.
cut. I literally had to cut the edges of my box to get it out. Take the pop out, then take the box out of my mailbox.
To get it out the mailbox.
Luckily, I ordered so much, so I know exactly what to cut on these boxes. But why should I have to do that?
Right.
And it was stuck in your mailbox?
That's exactly why I invested in one of these,
Hold on.
man. That's exactly why I invested
Hold
in
on,
one of
what is it?
those. A X-Acto knife,
Exacto knife.
so I can just
Oh,
slice right
I
through.
ain't even worried about the X-Acto knife. I had a blade in my pocket, but
Yeah,
the
for
fact
sure.
that I had to, cut it.
Do that. Yeah.
Let's keep the buck
Why?
50 on.
Why is somebody asking $300 for a T-shirt just because it got Batgirl on it?
Yeah, man. You can even just go on back. You go on back. I don't care how hard to find that shit is, man.
I fail to believe it's
Even
hard.
if that was,
it look like it's hard to iron.
Right.
Nah, I will say he ain't never wore it.
Obviously.
He or she, I give him that.
Yo, even
But
if that
yeah.
was a Supreme shirt, I wouldn't fucking pay $299 for the shit.
Just because it's Bruce Timm Batgirl
man.
on it. Man, where you be finding this shit, man?
Now I know, Matt. See, I know Matt Steves now. You know, I already know, but there's a market for these shirts. Don't get it twisted because
yeah.
Hey, don't get it twisted because Matt wouldn't find it because Matt looking for them shirts. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna let y'all in the drunken chat. I'm gonna let all y'all have that over there. Y'all can have these.
I'm gonna tell you these shirts. Hey, I know there's you can sell old conflict shirts and like old like tour shirts and stuff like that.
All them shirts you used to be able to order from the back of your comic book.
Alice in Chains shirts.
Yeah, all that shit be going for a lot of money.
Vintage Jim Carrey.
But I'm not paying it for that, man.
I would rather
there's so many
Gucci
and like there's so many other like dope shirts you can go buy. It ain't $650, and I guarantee you.
Why would you even post this when we about to have a newer, doper
Riddler?
Wow, right, a newer, doper Riddler come out.
Hey, I'm gonna leave that up for a second. They're gonna start out
I want the Jim Carrey.
Raggedy
I
ass.
didn't even like the Jim Carrey Riddler.
I did like Jim Carrey better than I did Tommy Lee Jones' Two-Face.
I ain't like neither one of them, man.
Hey, you right, but he was the lesser two evil.
Right.
G-Man has got me in stitches, bro.
I think I'm in the minority. I just like Michael Keaton as Batman, and that was it.
Oh my god.
Hey, even better because Val Kilmer was the trash ass Batman we had in that movie. But he's still better than George Clooney.
I'm saying after Michael
I'm
Keaton,
Batman.
I'm good.
There you go again. Didn't you have one of these last time we did it?
This is more than the one I saw before.
So Marvel Comics first issue fashion. Okay.
Got no live.
Take a look at this.
Now I saw this book. Now I was at a show. Last week. I saw this book for $45, and I was like, "What are you smoking, my friend? This is a dollar book through and through."
Wait a minute, is that raw?
Yeah.
Bro, this is raw,
bro.
man. Look at this, man. Look at that, man. Look at that spine. Look at that, man. That spine has been across.
Look at them live field feet.
Hey, man, that spine look like Art Anderson got a hold of it, man.
Look at, I don't give a shit if that shit's well done. I don't give a fuck if it's raw. I'm not.
Look how beat up that shit is, though.
Yo,
I'm right there with G-Man, raggedy ass bullshit. Like that ain't.
No, I left it up there, raggedy ass bullshit.
Look at the page.
Hey, no, look at the rabbit ear on right there. Look
right there, man. You can see that.
And they still want. Hey, hold on.
Scroll up to the top corner and look at that. How yellow them
That's
pages
the same
are.
one, man. I feel like that's the same one. Like that's the shit they just took it down and.
Look at the description. Very VG copy.
VG. Now what's VG about that, man?
Vintage.
But for 5,000,
Very
for
good.
5,000, going for it. Right.
You need to go get paid, G-Man. Go get paid.
You better than me.
Because I had a negative 20 of those.
Man, you know?
Exactly, simple. Exactly. Yeah. This is Buck being special.
That's somebody trying.
I mean, if they show me, I think the last issue is the hardest one to find. But it's still, even that's still not working.
I don't care
because it was a low print run on the last issue because they realized nobody wanted it.
It's a very hard book.
No offense, G-Man, but nobody was buying it.
They printed 5 of the last issue, and G-Man got all 5 of them.
That's who got them all. Yeah,
they only printed 5 of them. G-Man got all 5.
Hell no.
No, bro.
Oh my goodness.
What?
I'll say the best for last.
Wow.
Stan Man.
And that's
this is This is you called it. Yes,
whoa.
You called it. This.
Look at that nose.
No.
Reduced to, man.
Stan Lee in a Batman suit on a Batman book autographed by Stan Lee.
Somebody drew Stan. Yeah, they took a blank cover and they got Stan to sign it after they
the
drew him
sacrilege of that. You mean tell me you couldn't draw?
Sean, hey,
Bob,
Sean, you did what I did when I saw it initially.
You couldn't have drawn Tim Burton, Bob Kane.
Not even Burton. Bob Kane or Finger.
Bill.
You know what I'm saying? You
know, I
would have rather this been a Mad TV, Mad Comics cover than man.
I wish I could have seen Stan's face when somebody asked him to sign that.
Hey,
I guarantee you, they got this book signed right before he passed, when he didn't even realize what he was signing.
Like,
that was definitely a thing. He was senile by that point.
Yeah,
right.
This is rough, man.
And they let him do it.
Dark days, man.
Like,
dark days.
At first, I thought it was just like old Adam West until I actually read it. And they got the nerve to put the glasses as visors,
right?
In the cowl. Oh my god!
Yeah. Every week is a new Stan Lee book, man. I still don't think we're gonna talk those 11 signatures, 13 signatures.
Man, that was just ridiculous.
In different colors.
Hey, do y'all want to see the video real quick of the Lucky Charms?
Yeah. Let me go ahead and share. Let me bring the music down, house music down.
Let me just here it is.
Oh, here it is. Here it is. Look at Lucky Charms.
God damn it.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
That my comic book
came. Wow.
That's how look at it. They stuck the sticker right on the front.
They just put it right on the Raggedy Ann.
Hey man, let me tell you something.
That's what I get for buying on Amazon. I learned a lot. But my book, it actually was.
Oh shit! He was Amazon. Oh,
what?
Hey man, let me tell you something.
I like that.
That address.
Lots of luck.
Yeah.
That address is going in my GPS, and I'm on the way.
Oh god!
Man,
I started laughing immediately.
I want my money back.
I'm just in shock. I am literally in shock.
I'm sending you a message saying when I see you, I'm swinging.
And
I'm gonna make sure I send it when I'm standing outside the door.
I've seen it all now.
Like, as soon as I see that they read it, soon they open the door.
Did it come with a toy? Did it even get a toy in it at the bottom?
Toy surprise?
My thing, they didn't even send a maze on the back of it.
Damn.
Luckily, the book came in good shape, but
that's dirty.
It's crazy.
Just put it in a medium.
I'm like, to use a fucking cereal box is like the lowest of the low. Like, really, you couldn't go to the post office and get a free box, a priority box. It's free.
That's what they mad that you got over when you got a good deal on them.
Right, they done sold it to you and they're like, damn.
They're like, fuck this book that went up.
Wow,
put it in. Here you go.
Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Hey. I've seen it all now, man.
Yeah.
I have seen it all.
Yeah, we would have called.
Woo!
I would have been in jail right now.
I think that's happened to me twice where I got subpar shipping.
Man, I would have just missed it, y'all.
I have no problem with padded envelopes. As long as you got the sandwich boards in there.
I would have told y'all to come to my crib, sell my pops, and bail me out.
Man. Because I'm going to take it.
Hey man,
ain't somebody about to get in it.
That's one of the ones you went up on, like on a remote, like on only built for Cuban links. Who the fuck you think you're talking to, huh? Who the fuck you think you're doing?
Yeah, I'm saying I ordered this one. I think it was the Punisher annual, not the one with the girl and she's homaging the issue number 3.
Mm-hmm.
And the dude sent it to me just in a yellow envelope. So it was in mint condition, and then when he got it, it had been.
Oh, I remember that. I think you showed me that. Yeah, I think you showed me.
On site.
I'm like, this book is so hard to find, and I'm just like, you know what I mean?
I would have got my money back.
He gave me my money back, but it was just now. I mean, that book is hard to find, and already,
I
You know what, man? You know what, man?
And Target had brown bags.
Yeah.
We should start. It gave me an idea, man. That just gave me an idea, man. Sean, that just gave me a fucking idea. We should start a weekly post of the worst deliveries in the comic game. Send that shit to us, but the worst of the worst, whatever you get, the worst of the worst.
Mel showed me when he got a couple days, like 3 days ago, and they sent in like tissue paper.
You talking like tissue, like weddings, like the stuff they use at weddings?
Yeah, exactly. And it was like in tissue paper, and then it was wrapped up in one of those, the bubble envelopes.
Yeah.
The white ones.
Yeah.
Where they're like almost like a large, and then he kind of folded it in half, and then they taped it and sent it to him, and it was inside a tissue paper. He was like, "This shit, like a fucking $200 book." I was like, "Wow." I was like,
people do, man.
And the sad thing is, he paid for shipping too.
Right.
Yeah. No, I think it was a shipping thing. I think that's why he was skeptical. And when he got it, he was like, "Man, they put this shit in tissue paper.
How you gonna wrap it?
No mailer, no nothing, just tissue paper."
The post office would mail it if it's just wrapped in tissue paper. Like that's
No. It was in, like I said, it was in the envelope, and then they sealed it. But what it was, the book itself was wrapped in tissue paper. Like it was no bubble wrap, no, you know what I mean? Like
nothing.
So what if it rained in transit?
No blue tape, nothing.
Hey, are you sure is that the same toilet paper that people were fighting over 2 years ago?
Might have been. It might have been.
I remember he had to get rid of it.
He got to
was it toilet paper? Or was it Marvel comic book paper? Which one was it?
Marvel comic is toilet paper, man.
That's why.
one in the same, right?
Yeah.
One in the
same. Hand in hand.
All right, fellas, let's roll on here. My computer over here freezing up.
No.
Yeah, hold on. I think I did it too quick. This sabotage everything. Hold on, y'all.
Here we go.
I might have to drop out and come back in.
Now we're gonna have to write. We got the right to StreamYard and tell them they messed up our stream tonight.
Yeah, I know X enjoying this shit. He eating it up over there, boy. I see him laughing. I see you laughing.
I can do it now with no repercussion.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna come back.
I just want you to know you just
killed the vibe.
I was like, bro, I was ready, man. We had it lined up. I'm sitting up here and froze up, man. Fuck Microsoft, man. How about that? I'll be back.
Reboot.
Oh Lord,
man! Talk about '90s show reboot, man.
Reboot.
The reboot of Reboot did not do well.
He tried.
I ain't even bother, man.
He tried. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Hold on.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm talking about the smile that it froze on.
Man, you don't know this just stuck. Nobody looks good. No, there he is. He cloned himself.
Yeah, jump in and jump out.
All right, y'all.
You know what they say? Nobody looks good. Paused.
Try this again.
I don't know. I bet different. When I was a kid, I could show you.
There we go. All right, there we go.
It is.
Go ahead and bring back the background music too.
Yeah, I'm finna drop that on there too. They hadn't worked out all the bugs on this thing. All right, so our top 10 brought to you by Cover Price. Black Panther number 3. Remo, did you get a couple of these, Remo?
Which one?
This
I didn't get the one in 25, but I got the other ones.
Yeah, I completely whiffed on this one, man.
Yeah. I was luckily
prices.
Yeah, luckily
$5.85.
But I didn't. I wasn't smart enough in pulling the trigger on getting the one at 25. Definitely whiffed on it.
Vigilante is rising up.
I had a chance. I saw it for $15 and I missed it because I didn't have it on me.
Is that Origin?
Yeah, and when I went back to get it,
they keep them up there, man. They always. I've always.
Man, you should have told them to put it in that pool box so quick.
I should have.
That's what I would have done.
Mad at myself.
Moon Knight is still. Ooh, man. It's getting.
Yeah.
Moon Knight getting up there.
Man, hey, I got a book. I got a book for free.
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking about number 6, not number 8.
There you go. There you go, Remo. I text you about this gas lamp.
Yeah, got a few of those. Yeah, I showed those on here last time.
No. I think that came out after. That came out during our weekly break. Moon Knight Fist of Khonshu number 2 is still hanging around.
Fast.
Of course.
The
What was the significance of that again? Because I have that. It's been a while since I read it.
Somebody somewhere said something was gonna happen in it.
I want to say it's the
what's that, Doctor?
Yeah, exactly.
Tito is in the building.
Yo,
what's happening?
Thor 21, $30.
Damn.
Hulk number 3, Wolverine, man.
Anybody reading that?
Nah, I'm not reading it,
nope.
man.
Sure not.
I was like, nah, I'm not going to deal with that again.
I mean,
first 2. I think I read 3, but
I heard it's pretty good. But
it's all right.
Yeah, supposedly now they went back to the Hulk. Banner can now control.
He's like in his. He's like controlling him like a mech.
Yeah.
Almost. He's in his head. He's like in his head.
So the Hulk is chappy now.
Yes.
Got like a helmet, and he's got like
right.
He's
he's what's the other move? Pacific Rim.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Oh my lord.
I mean, he's about to beat up. You saw the Hulk versus Thor that's coming.
Real Steel was that name of it?
Real Steel with Hugh Jackman.
Oh my lord.
No, don't do it, Sean. Don't do it. Don't do Real Steel, please. You already did Over the Top. Don't do Real Steel.
Do Real Steel. Real Steel was a good movie. It was all right. Real Steel is a good movie so long as you don't watch it often. I'm not surprised the Survivor's Tale is on there only because it got banned.
You got this, Chris?
What?
You got this book?
Nope.
No.
Oh, I'm saying it look like something you might have, man. Tucked away.
Somebody had this on one of their YouTube channels.
It's literally the story of the Holocaust told through mice. And the only reason it is number 2 is because a town in Tennessee banned the book.
Hey, so Chris, if the story is told through mice, would this book predate Stray Dogs?
Yeah, absolutely.
I could resist.
Oh my! It's
like the worst nightmare if Fievel goes west. Like it's just not. It doesn't work out well for everybody. Like
that's. Oof.
Yeah, but that's the only reason it's on this list. Nobody gave a damn about it. It's been around for forever. I've got friends who got it and don't know and ain't read it in forever and didn't nobody care about this book until it got banned. And now it's like, oh man, everybody's up in arms and it's now here it is because people rushed out to buy it. Well, really, because people rushed out to buy it, and tons of people were just like, if you live in this town and it's because the book is now banned, I'll send you a copy of the book. So folks ran out and bought it. It's a weird. I doubt it'll be on here next week.
And this book been out for like 30 years or something.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
I don't even like that it's on this list because of that, man.
Right, that's the only reason it's on this list.
Is like, come on, man.
There ain't no
Black
spec.
Panther, number 3.
Yeah, now I wish I would have bought it just so I could have sold it.
Right.
Because I'm not reading that story.
I think TC got it. I'm pretty.
TC got it.
Yeah,
TC got that.
Yeah.
But it's. I mean, I was started buying it. This only reason why I had started this one because I had read the other ones and They just abruptly quit or cut it off, and then they started this one. And the only reason why I got it was because the first 2 issues had Scotty Young covers. So I bought the A and the Scotty Young cover.
I got the. Go ahead.
No, I just read the first 2, and then this one I was going to get it anyway. That's why I say I was just reading the book, so I was only buying like the A and B cover or A and C cover. So I didn't know that the 1 in 25, the significance of it for the, you know what I mean. When I got issue 3, I thought it was following the story, but I didn't know it was going to have extra stories in it. You know what I mean? So that's why I missed the boat on it. You know what I'm saying?
What is that Batman 120 going for?
What?
Bottom right.
$5.35. I'm about to say.
Why is it on there though?
That's why I'm like, it caught my eye, and I was like, it just came out.
It's starting to move a little bit. Why I don't know. I was going to ask Sean. I was in my mind, Sean. I have not picked mine up yet, but have you noticed? Are these flying off the shelves, or are these pretty much
people who never read Saga, who even had an interest in it, are buying it because people talking about the Return of Saga and all that. Yep. I'm like, man, y'all should have jumped on the hardcover. Y'all had 3 years to get prepared for this.
Yeah. That's why I'm not tripping, even if it's whatever. It's like I wasn't planning on reading it, so I'm not gonna start reading it now.
I haven't read not one issue of Saga, so
I got to pick that one up.
I've read it. I've read all 9 trade papers because I missed the boat on it originally, and then the wife got hooked on it. We picked it up, but like it wasn't flying off the shelf when I picked it up at Origins. I picked it up the Wednesday it came out, and they had a stack of them, but it was on my pull, so I made sure I got me one. But when I went back this week, it looked like they still had a decent amount. They're not,
what's it going? Yeah, what's it going for? Because I mean,
let's see.
I don't know.
I mean, they didn't do no.
I mean,
that's about right. Yeah, it's cover price.
Maybe less. Well, Image books are $2.99, right? For now.
Yeah.
So
that one.
That one is Spawn.
Yeah, cover price.
Yeah, and they didn't do any alternate covers or anything for it.
No.
This would be the next book to go.
Yeah, because they announced the Madam Web movie.
Yep.
How's she so young though?
How's she a madam when she's so young?
The young lady that they have playing her, she's a decent actress in my opinion, but she look younger than Peter Parker.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll age her up with makeup.
Or maybe she's gonna play young.
Like young Madam Web, so that way they get more longevity out of the actor for movies.
But
the character is supposed to be old initially. Yeah, I know X.
Yeah.
It's the Goblin. Oh God, the Goblin Queen. That
would defeat the purpose, though.
It would.
I'm thinking it would. Maybe she's gonna appear young when she's really old.
But like, as we watch her age, as she gets older, you're like, well, how is she so powerful if she's growing old? It's like watching
movies from
the
now,
Sorceress
and
Master of the Universe.
Right.
I don't want to see her age unless it's
necessary
pertaining to the story. Yeah.
This is I got my 2 copies. I actually went up there, picked up 2 copies.
I ain't pick up not a one. Nope.
Not a one.
Got my 2 and walked out.
I wasn't about to buy no Spider-Man comic book just cause she owned it.
It was handed to me and I was like, I don't even read this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, the Goblin Queen is irrelevant to me.
$7.60.
I like that cover though.
Yeah, it's a dope cover.
Art layout.
It's the 4th issue. Yeah, it's the first time that they didn't do a because the first 3 issues had the first issue had Batman and Wonder Woman was issue 2 and Superman was issue 3. Like
looking at this comment from the Gundog, that is true, but because of Saga, that's what opened the doors for everybody to start collecting everything that was Image, because they wanted to be a part of that new, they want to be that spec game. You know what I'm saying? So
there you go.
Everybody was jumping on those number ones each Image book that came out.
Right.
Yeah.
But a lot of Image of stuff it's not slept on by the readers. Like they all buy it.
Yeah, of course not.
It's not slept on by collectors. You know what I'm saying? It's the spec the new age speculators are the ones jumping all on it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they just had their 30th birthday the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, X-Men #1, y'all. Is graded 9.8. It's $230, which is insane.
X4. First,
just because.
I mean, excuse me, X4. No, excuse me, X-Men #4. Omega Red.
It's amazing to me how much this has just floated up. It's been kind of fluctuating over the last like 6 months or so for this book. Just because, like, Omega Red's not even like stand out to me in the X-Men universe. You know, he's a Wolverine villain, but they're trying to push him to be this sinister level X-Men villain, it seems like, for like the team, as opposed to just being this problem for Wolverine.
Well, I mean, he is a problem for all of them except for Storm and Iceman.
And maybe Jean.
Maybe, depending on which Jean we get.
Right. I think it's interesting. He's the main villain. It looks like he's the main villain in the whole X Lives Wolverine, Death Wolverine story.
They do have I didn't put it in our group, but they got a pop coming out of Omega Red, and I've been waiting on that for a long time.
Yeah, I will be snatching.
All right, look, man, look pretty good, man.
Hold on, go down. What's that Wolverine #1 checking for right now?
Wolverine #1 right here.
Good, yeah. Down?
Yeah, I just clicked on it.
Wolverine's
first solo. Remember, yes, at you in the back chat. That's what you call it. Man, that was a bot.
Oh, okay.
Bot. I had to boot him out.
Okay. That's about. It ain't really moving.
Well, this is a book that I'll if you're trying to grab it, go ahead and grab it now, man. Because this is one that could. I think was it me and you talking about this X?
That book is lower than what we saw years ago in one of Robin's.
That's what I'm saying. I bought 2 of them. Remember last couple
I'm trying
years ago.
Grab this if you see grab it while it's not that expensive.
The graded ones that are selling higher.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the raw books.
Grab a raw copy. I got me a graded copy.
Yeah. I got two candidates. I gotta send in.
Man,
check that Electra right there. How much that going for?
Right here?
No, up
to the left.
Yeah, up and to the left. Right there next to Spawn.
Okay.
To the right.
Oh, that one. Yeah, I saw that on what you call it the other night. I saw that on
$65, $80.
This just came out.
Yeah, this week. I like it though, man. I do like it.
It kind of has that old classic Daredevil feel to it.
Yeah.
Art palette.
If I'd have known better.
You know, that's the 1 in 25 though. So I mean, it's it's gonna be a little bit up there because it ain't like everybody got a copy.
Yeah. I don't think it was heavily ordered though.
Probably not.
Hey y'all, I just dropped the link to that Omega Red in our group.
Oh, there it is.
Well, we know this is what's up, Jeff? Jeff in the building.
What about that Doom right there?
Jeff got to hang out with the Fazetta girls at the museum down there.
Jeff is just making his way. He getting in good with him.
All right, we're gonna flip over. Let's flip over to
the Hot 10 list.
Hot 10. See, well, this is the old one. I had the other one up. We'll pull it up. We'll go. Our comrades over at CBSI. Let's see.
That's it right there on the right.
Yeah, I'm waiting up the load here. No, I don't want to buy shit.
We already been on eBay.
Yeah. All right.
Target.
Yeah, it's y'all just wait later on tonight. Yeah, the Promise Collection. I was bidding on the book out of that collection. I don't know if I'm gonna even stand a chance of getting it, but I saw it.
Never know if you don't try.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's crazy, man. The book 2.0 sold for $26.
What?
And then a 9.2 out of the collection sold for $6,600 this week. So, that whoever paid 26 is winning.
Man.
Yeah.
Hey man, do you have this, Remo? Have you seen this one? Out there? I've never seen this book.
Target Comics?
No, this one here.
The Invisible Iron Man? No, I've been looking for it, but I've never seen it. I seen it on a wall before, but it was like more than I was willing to pay at the time.
Was it more than 300 raw?
Yeah. It was like 260 or like 190, something crazy. And this was like a year or two ago. So I was like,
I just hate how, like, I'm glad she's blowing up, but I hate the reason why she's blowing up.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, she should have blew it like this when she was introduced, not because she's potentially going to be in the MCU.
It's like we tell the story all the time. Malcolm had those books, and they weren't selling.
Yeah.
Because nobody was really into it like that. And then now you look up, it's like re. And she hadn't even really caught fire yet. She's caught fire, but she really hadn't caught fire.
And that's why I say I don't think a lot of people really.
They not own her like that.
Yeah. It's gonna be too late.
I get you. Mm-hmm.
Star Wars Crimson Reign, Walmart variant. I'm not for the, Walmart, man, especially down here where I'm at, bro. I'm not trying to get shot. No.
The 3-pack is $45.
Funny thing is, if you go to a Walmart down here and you looking at comments, ain't nobody gonna mess with you. Like, oh, look at that nerd.
Right.
Look at that nerd.
Archie 601. I think I hear there's a Cat Bane ad in there somewhere in the book. $20. No, I'm not gonna go look for that. No, I'm not doing that.
Are y'all caught up with Boba Fett?
Yes,
no,
sir.
I told you I have
yes,
not.
Sir.
I've not watched it yet. I'm gonna watch when
Man.
that I'm gonna go through and binge it. But I heard about everybody been talking about this last episode. So
you mean the Mandalorian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last two episodes.
The Mandalorian, yeah. Noctera, of course.
What they say, the Book of Mandalorian.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Hey, I'll take it.
He's gonna hijack the show.
Hey.
you got this here, Chris?
Yeah, I got Nocturne number 8. I don't have that cover because that's a store variant, but
Okay.
I got number 7. It really is. It's kind of it's one again, like we were talking about slept on comic books. People are following it, but not like they hot listing other stuff, man. Like it's a really good story. I wouldn't be surprised if in say 6 months, sometime down the road, within 6 months to a year, that this isn't being optioned for a TV show.
I thought it already has.
Oh, yeah, that's what I thought.
Is it?
I thought that's what made number 1 spike.
Because I haven't heard anything about it. That's why I was saying it. But like, because
Yeah,
it's the perfect kind of story for a TV show. You get a one-off movie wouldn't give it the time, the depth and stuff it needs to tell. But a one-off movie, I mean, because they came back, they took a break, and then it came back with the story, the origin story issue of the main villain.
Yeah,
one shot for Blacktop Bill, and then issue 7 just came out, and the one shot for Blacktop Bill was freaking ridiculous. Like I wish I'd have got the cover with him smiling on it because it was a great cover, but I couldn't find it.
They must bring this book out like once every other month. Because it feel like Noctera been out for a minute, and it's only on issue number 7.
Uh huh.
Well, they still take their little breaks.
Yeah, they just took they just came back with the Blacktop Bill special and issue 7, but also because there's like the first issue went back to reprint like at least twice, and they did a bunch of different variant covers.
Man, they on that last Ronin timeline.
Boy,
they do all kinds of variants for these books when they come out Noctera.
Yeah,
they got like 3 or 4.
I am not touching any Stray Dog variants on this new run. Like, fuck that shit.
Yeah, I'm all Stray Dog.
I'm Stray Dog out too, man.
I'm reading the story, but I'm not buying the multiple covers.
It's only how many issues to that book is it? 2.
Hey, man, Stray Dogs. You know what Stray Dogs is, man? Stray Dogs is the NWO of the comic book world, man.
Like you got 2 issues.
Are we on 2 issues?
It's 2 issues
and
almost 300 different variants.
Ridiculous, man. I mean, I love the horror variants, but I'm trying not to get sucked into those.
I get that, but they make their money off of the variants more so than the story.
The actual book itself.
Yeah, that's how they selling all these copies.
Dog days, yep.
I mean, every time I look up, it's a new stray dog variant. I'm like,
that's a different print run.
And that's not even going to count the variants they're going to do after the run ends.
Yeah, like they did with the first one. Yeah, they did all the different covers after the story was over, after the 5 issues were out.
Yeah, it's like...
Yeah. She-Hulk #1 just went back for a second print. Jen Partel.
The one you talking She-Hulk that just came out?
Uh-huh. First issue just sold out, and so they're doing a second print for the first issue again. Jen Partel showed her she's doing a different cover for the second print of the first issue.
Mary Jane and Black Cat Beyond.
Man, fuck that cover.
Alan Hughes, but I do not like that cover.
Who wants to read a comic book about Peter Parker's ex-girlfriends?
You can't even keep them, man.
Right, like he like the Barry Allen of the Marvel universe, getting hot women and don't know what to do when he got them. Like,
that's because of Joe Quesada and his bullshit.
Right.
Like what?
Right.
Why are these hot chicks after Peter Parker? He don't know what the fuck he doing. Like,
I mean, everybody can't be Dick Grayson. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, that's how everybody got to realize that everybody can't be Dick Grayson.
They can't be Dick Grayson. Tricky Dicky.
Right. Everybody can't be Tricky Dicky.
Amazing Spider-Man 637.
This was during that time I was like out of Spider-Man. Like, after One More Day and Brand New Day, I was like, I'm done with Spider-Man. So I missed out on all that stuff.
I ain't been reading. I'm not a big Spider-Man fan since Superior Spider-Man. Like, I haven't read nothing.
I think that was still the last best Spider-Man run, in my opinion. I enjoy Superior Spider-Man.
I love Doc Ock and Spider-Man.
Especially when Doc Ock Spidey whooped Black Cat's ass, and she thinking, they friends and stuff like that. He just straight whooped her ass.
Just
I was like,
dogged her, man. Horrible.
That devil, there it is. And with Black
Panther.
Man. And Remo.
Oh man.
Darth Maul.
Yeah, boy. 3 and 2. Yep. I got about 5 or 6 copies of this. That was just sitting in the boxes.
Well, you swing one of them my way.
You know what I'm saying? Let me get one.
No, like, I don't even care what the condition is. I just like Darth Maul. That's all.
Darth Maul is the fucking man. Technically, that's the only reason why I really bought the book, because I was like, it's the fucking Darth Maul on the cover. So why?
Damn, I hate I didn't get
I think I bought the first 10 issues of this.
You remember when he was at the actor that played him was at Atlanta Comic-Con that year?
Yep.
I still got the video of him with a lightsaber.
Oh, Ray Park?
Yeah. Mr. Toad.
Mm-hmm. God, what happens to a toad when it's struck by lightning? That was the worst line. That line right there is right up there with High Freeze. I'm Batman. Like, it's horrible.
Or I want to hear you squeam.
Oh man.
Like, why they even gave Sabretooth in the lines in that movie?
Why? Because I hear Halle Berry was too coked up to remember all of hers.
We're gonna transition right into our new topic.
Allegedly.
So here we go.
Allegedly.
New December comic book sales data appears to show readers are rejecting DC Comics' woke changes to Superman. Chris, I'll let you tackle this one, man.
Man, this shit is so fucking dumb. Because here's the issue: the people, it's one of those clickbait titles. The people who have problem with the quote unquote woke Superman are the people who aren't reading past actual, Superman. They see Superman, and they instantly think Clark Kent and Christopher Reeves and all that. They're not reading Superman, son of Kal-El. Like, it's not the same. Literally, this is one of those times where that line of "this isn't your father's Superman" applies. Like, this isn't the same Superman. This is Superman for a different generation. This is Superman who was born and raised in this culture. So yeah, he's gonna view things a little differently than his dad did. Like, so he's, people got upset that his motto is not truth, justice, and the American way. It's truth,
is that
justice.
John?
Yeah, John. It's truth, justice, and a better world, which is what they were pushing Superman for before Clark left. Like, he was trying to let people know, like, look, I'm Superman to the world, not just America. America just happens to be where I hang my hat. It's not it's not the only place I can save people.
It's the world, and then Captain America's for the United States.
Right.
And I felt like they should have changed that slogan years ago, because Superman always be around the world to save the day.
Right.
Exactly. You know, it doesn't matter if it's crisis in China, to Turkestan, whatever. Like Superman's gonna be to the rescue. It works.
The United States. That's all.
You know, like I legitimately think it is they were able to do things. They're able to do things with John that they can't do with Clark. With there's actually the last issue before. I think it's like issue 3 or whatever. The whole bunch of shit goes down in the comic book or whatever, and John comes in. It's his first interaction with Lex Luthor as Superman, and this is like the best example of why I think John is a better run for Superman than Clark ever was. Is because, you know, Lex challenges him to a game of chess because Lex has been playing Superman with chess and everything. So John plays it and he ends up beating it, and then when he goes to leave, he's talking to Luthor, and then because of some battle stuff that happened before, the giant L off of the Lex Tower fell off. John picks up the L and he takes the Luthor, just take the L, and he leaves the giant L on the fucking balcony, and it's just like, fuck, that's not something, you know, like it wouldn't have been such a badass moment had Clark done that, because he's not from that generation of take the L as a thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it wouldn't have fit. But hearing, you know what I'm saying, hearing a younger Superman say this to older Lex Luthor is just like, damn, that was just like, that motherfucker just schooled you. Like, he just put you in your place kind of a situation. And Clark Kent's Superman isn't that Superman. He was never that kind of Superman to put you in your place without giving you like one of those dad talks before he do it. He give you a Captain America speech, and then you just feel bad because he's not. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed in you, son. Like, and you're just like, fuck. Whereas John is that Superman where he's just like, use a dick, and that's just how it is, and he just leaves it at that.
It's simply saying, take this L. That's all it is, and we know how that word is used today. I enjoyed John's story in Son of Kal-El. It's different, it's unique, you know, and besides the whole wokeness stuff like that, I'm like, people need to understand, like you said, Chris, this is not Clark Kent. Okay, this is not like, he ain't the main Superman yet. He's gonna be, but until he has the title of just Superman,
he's not.
He's gonna have the Son of Kal-El title on it until he grows into that main Superman role. So, you know,
as we saw in Future State, if things work out the way that they did it in Future State, people gonna have other problems with him. I mean, because John did. Don't get me wrong. What he did was a smart way. He was just like, look, my dad patrolled the city every day and all this other stuff. John was like, I'm not doing that, and he fucking shrinks down and bottles Metropolis to keep it safe. Like,
yeah,
you know, which is
he turned into Brainiac.
Right, like he was like, instead of me spending all my time protecting this one city every day, why don't I just bottle it, and then I know it's safe in the Fortress of Solitude, and then I can do other stuff around the world, and I ain't got to spend all day saving little kids falling out of trees and shit. Which, I mean, isn't a bad idea. Maybe his execution was a little wrong, but at the same time, when you're Superman, you got to problem solve like a Superman, I guess. So,
I know this is just me overanalyzing, but how do they grow fruit and vegetables?
Artificial sunlight.
What about the rain?
Also, it's a controlled weather thing, just like Brainiac does for all his bottled cities and all this. He gives them a perfect environment for them to live in. Okay. So actually, it wouldn't rain, oddly enough, and the water's like recycled or whatever. Yeah. They, oddly enough, one of the comics actually went in depth on how Brainiac's little environments are like perfect little environments for people to live in and survive. Plus, they don't age, so you live forever inside the little dome at whatever age you were when it was domed.
I'd be so mad.
Sounds familiar.
What if it was a day before you turned 16?
Boy, man, what?
Oh man, or the day before you turned 21.
30 years in a bottled city.
Golly.
Damn, I was wondering when it was gonna change.
Woo. But yeah, this whole being angry at the woke thing, like my biggest complaint about John and Superman is that I'm upset that I don't care that he's bisexual. It's whatever. I'm mad that he's basically dating the new millennium version of his mom. He's dating a reporter for a blog. And it's like, y'all couldn't have had him be with anyone other than another reporter, just like his mom. Like, I just think that's my biggest issue, and I just think it's dumb.
I'm like, we don't need more reporters, man.
Right.
DC Comics VP and GM Daniel Cherry III flees company as they set out to kill the Justice League. Ethan Van Sciver weighs in. DC Comics Senior Vice President and General Manager Daniel Cherry III is bolting from the struggling company after 16 months on the job. Bro, you know
they titled that. He flees.
Yeah, did he not know what he was getting into? That is a strong
that's
word.
what I was gonna say.
Like, hold up.
Like, bro, you this is DC Comics division we talking about, bro.
He flees.
I mean, that is like flee. I mean, when I hear flee, I think about biblical prophecy. You know,
right? Sodom and Gomorrah.
If he's seen all the stuff that went on these last couple years, he would have been like, "Yo, I don't need this position. I'm gonna resign, whatnot, because this ain't gonna be good, man." In my long-term future.
Yeah, he didn't read nothing before he signed on, except for the money.
He don't look like he did.
He didn't. He must not read his his job offer.
They didn't read. He didn't read any syllabus. No, nothing.
I mean, you got to get ready. It says Chair was brought on in 2020 in a newly created position. I mean, that's right, a red flag right there in itself.
Right, they made a job for you.
He Uber quarantined himself. Like he ain't had no internet, no nothing. Because how do you? I wouldn't have accepted that.
He probably took it under the.
Want to give a quick shout out. We got Lady Fantastic in the chat, and she already referenced the movie we might talk about.
Oh yeah. When I saw this, I said, this guy here, man, he had no clue what was going on, man. This guy just, as they say, he was trying to get the bag, and he got the bag. And he got
that makes it sound like he the token black dude. We created a position for him. Like,
hey, man, he was trying to get his hands on that amazing Batman in that
he trying to go rob the vault down. He trying to go rob the vault. Yeah, he trying to get the Action Comics #1 and retire. Buy an island. They made a position and he just like, I don't like it, don't fit.
You're like, I'm cool.
Right, like I'm good. I'm alright. I don't need to be here.
Take that.
All right, this is gonna be a hot one in the next few weeks. This hideous.
Man, people are already hating this new symbol.
Like, bro, I mean, what? This looks like
Sharpon.
Yeah, I just would say this looks like something you would see on a video game.
We all know
the Shogun Punisher.
We all know that this ain't nothing but a little short run, and he'll be back to the original Skull in a couple of months. You know, I mean, I'm not even worried about it because it's like all the other changes that Marvel's done. You know, like Sam Wilson's Captain America, Jane Foster as Thor. Like, it's only for a short period of time before they go back to the original status quo. So,
I think Sam is the one that's lasted the longest because now he's got his own shield.
G-Man agrees with you.
Yeah, like all it is, the Punisher's gonna be working with the hand, and so they just gave him a Japanese skull. Like, that's it.
Punisher-san.
And people just went nuts about it. Like, oh, they're changing this skull.
As long as that's what it is, and it'll come back. You know, he's playing both sides or whatever, but he's gonna get that skull back. Then I'm good with it. But if
what they need to do is stop going up in the air and trying to change shit for people that don't even follow the comics who are offended by something that's been around that they whole life.
That's like the amount of people that was offended that Steve Rogers said Hell Hydra. I'm like, you motherfuckers ain't even reading the comics, man.
Exactly.
I'm like,
the movies told you Hydra was the bad guy, so you just mad now. Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna ask another question, man. How many people actually have Punisher on their pull list?
I'm a Punisher fan, and I have not read Punisher in a while.
I haven't read a Punisher comic book probably since 2015.
I was gonna say 2016 was the last time I was
I don't have a Marvel book on my pull list.
I did the Punisher Soviet. I read that.
I think the last one I read was the last Garth Ennis miniseries when he was back in the Vietnam War.
Yeah,
I couldn't even tell you.
Yeah, I did the Punisher Soviet.
Yeah, to me, Garth Ennis' run is still the best.
Yeah,
not surprised.
I hate to be like this, but with Marvel for the most part, if the cover catches my eye, I buy it.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, X. A lot of my cover buys are Marvel comics.
I mean, if I get a cool ass hand and Punisher cover, I might look into it, depending on what the art look like.
Yeah, no, there's some. If you go right there where you were looking, go back down. Those are all the covers.
If you scroll down, they show you all the covers.
That's A cover. That's the 1 in or the B or the 1 in 25. I think that's
Bruce Wayne.
Right.
This is like
Bruce Campbell.
Right.
Groovy baby.
Like C cover, the B or C cover, and then there's one more. There's like one other one. Yeah, if that's all it is, you know what I'm saying, then I'm good with that. But if they try to change this shit all together and try and take that shit away, then I got problems with it.
Hey man, why are they really making him look like Batman and Dick Grayson?
He do.
Because that's what they're gonna do.
He do.
Like scroll up.
He looked like
he looked just like Agent
37.
I mean 37. Yeah.
When Dick was Agent 37. Yep.
Man, come on, man.
You know that's what they're gonna do because that's the only way they're gonna be able to pass him off to the MCU is he's got to be basically like Batman.
That's what they got Moon Knight for.
Right.
Nah, they're gonna make him all esoteric and shit.
Yeah.
This is gonna be like straight up walking up, if you didn't read the Punisher Soviet, like him and his version, a Russian version of him, basically took out the whole Russian mafia in New York and Miami. Like if you read that,
I love the opening line to this article. If you scroll back up, Marvel's Reckoning War already begins killing the most important abstract entity there is to the survival of the entire Marvel universe.
Sensationalism much, Chris.
Man, like God, what?
Yeah.
Why that? Like, if I didn't know no better, I'd run out and buy a comic book. Because that shit sounds like it's important. That shit sounds like the entire 616 is about to change. Like
they never said you couldn't kill
them. Right. We've never done it before.
What'd you say, Sean?
They need to kill them all off for having terrible paper, man.
That's what I'm really hoping when because Alex Ross they greenlit Alex Ross Fantastic Four comic book. It's called Full Circle. He's doing the covers, the story, and all the interior art for it. And I'm really so I'll be. I don't even like the Fantastic Four like that, but I'm a sucker for his artwork, so I'll be picking it up. Yeah. And I'm hoping it's on decent paper. I'm really hoping Full Circle's on decent paper.
Talked about this earlier. Dakota Johnson
way too young.
Yeah,
but she's got the forehead to play the part, though.
Yeah.
She right there. She good.
She does have an elongated head, though.
That's where all the visions come from. Just movies right there. Just look deeply into my creases and see what happens.
What do you see?
I'm just trying to figure out, her having her own movie is Madam Web. I mean, it looks like the way it looks like they're going to try to give everybody in the damn Spider-Verse their own.
Why not?
Hey, Sony trying to cash
bread.
in.
Which I was going to say, it was that bread. They want that bread.
They really want to get paid. They need to go ahead and just make a Gwen movie and just be done with it, and they get paid. They just make a Spider-Gwen movie or a Ghost movie or whatever, and just
you got to bring Miles first.
Yeah,
like that. They ain't got to do shit. They
want to make. If they really want to make money, they'll just sell them to DC.
Right.
I mean, Disney.
With no hag.
She don't look like no hag. Maybe when they get done with the makeup.
I mean, I hate to say this, but they had the to me the perfect casting would have been someone that's already in MCU, and that's the lady that played the ancient one.
They should have got the original Aunt May.
Tilda Swinton. Yeah, her. Yeah.
They should have got the original Aunt May. The original Aunt May would have been perfect from the first trilogy.
Ooh, is she still alive?
I don't know, but she'd have been.
I don't think she's alive, bro.
Yeah, I don't think she is.
Let's go have a look. Go look it up. Go look it up. See if she's still alive, man.
Is the original Aunt May alive?
Is that
she just
fact check.
Man, I don't even know the actress's name.
I'm just saying she was old when that came out.
Boy, don't you know?
I don't know. Aunt May continues to survive in the comics, man. I'm like,
They killed her one time.
Her name was Rosemary Harris.
There's a good chance that women named Rose.
Let's just say it doesn't have a.
There's not a good chance. There's not a good chance.
It doesn't have a death. It doesn't have a death date next to her, but she was born in 27.
She's 94.
Wow, that's good enough. She's still around.
I mean, she could probably do it because obviously she's the one that took out Betty White in the whole Highlander thing.
No.
Oh, shit.
I seriously doubt she'll be able to be moving around.
She ain't got to move around. She's sitting that damn chair all the damn time.
Hey, I guarantee you that ain't it.
She could be like Professor Xavier, being in a spider-themed wheelchair and just wheel around telling futures.
She ain't gonna be able to push the button.
She just chills on a beanbag.
Right,
Oh, beanbag. So you can shatter her hip.
Right. She ain't got to move but once a year when the other old white people Highlanders come after her.
Y'all talking about a whole series for this lady. Come on, bro. It's gonna be like X3 when she transfer her soul to somebody else.
Yeah. She just keep she can do it out. She just keep taking out old people Highlander style. She'll make it. I'm telling you.
Shut up.
All right, here you go. Gotham Knights officially gets a pilot order at the CW.
Can I get the game? Can I get the game first?
But here's the thing. Why? Because the CW about to be sold.
Right.
CW.
Well, no, you know what though? I take that back because it might be a good time to do it because the CW finna get sold.
Right.
We
can get like, you know what? Let's do whatever.
Yeah, we can get some accurate stuff.
Naomi is like watching 3-2-1 Contact.
Boy, it is.
I still ain't watching.
It's a little rough.
Watching
Naomi is a little rough.
You know, if Remo's saying it's rough like that, you know it's rough, man. You know.
But I tried.
Yeah, when you get the report from Remo that it's rough, you know it's bad.
I'm 2 episodes behind. I'm iffy about going back.
Now, can you? I'm not even gonna sit here up here and lie to you. I never read her comic books. Is she adopted?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because it turns out, obviously, since you've watched at least one episode, she's not from our Earth. She's not from our dimension.
But what I mean is, like, she's from. She's like it's basically like Superman. She crash lands, somebody takes her in, they adopt her, whatever, just like that. But it's just weird. I don't know, man. It's just the whole thing, and then the way she uses her powers and how like her friends are so. It's
the whole aspect of Hawkman being introduced was interesting to me, like because I don't remember him from the comic book, so I'm just.
That's the black dude, right?
The Asian dude in the tattoo shop.
Oh, her homeboy, the dude to be helping out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's Hawkman.
Yeah, I don't get that. Yeah, I didn't get that.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
That's the problem when you do a show and it's still the character itself still not truly established. I mean, you're basically going off the one miniseries and that's it.
Yeah,
I agree 100% with that too.
She's currently in the Justice League, but it's just like.
Yeah, but see, Chris, it's like what Sean just said. This is a character she's still new.
Yeah, that was my thing. Like, I didn't read the whole series. Like, I started collecting it.
Me too.
I started collecting her series, and then next thing I know, I fell off collecting or whatever. And the next thing I know, she's a member of the Justice League, and now she's about to get a second run that's kind of based off of the CW show. And it's just, I don't know, man. Like, she's an interesting character who was handled wrong.
That's all I can say is that show is bad, regardless of the story they're trying to tell. Like, if that's what it is, like, terrible. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
it's being on CW doesn't help it.
Yeah,
because exactly.
It looks cheap and cheesy. Like it's just.
Well, it's like
it is cheap and cheesy.
I think it's really interesting that all the black superhero shows on the CW are filmed in Atlanta, whereas all the other shows are filmed in Canada.
But I get it. But it's like, okay, watching Naomi is like, have you ever watched this Nigerian like action superstar movie?
Bollywood.
Nope.
Nollywood.
Kind of like that. It's like that.
Oh. I thought you were finna say it's like the guys must be crazy.
Man. Not like that. No, that was better. I'm talking about the one where they have like powers and they're like doing MCU shit. Like
I watched the first episode. And when the whole Superman event happens in the first episode of Naomi, I was like, yo, that's downtown Decatur. Like, I recognize where they filmed the scene.
Oh, right, I got you. Yeah, yeah.
And it's just like, I know where that is. And I guess for me, because I
that
recognize because I went to school near downtown Decatur. So it's just like, it's not believable for me that this is someplace in Middle America or whatever that y'all trying to sell it as. Because I know that ice cream shop she just walked past. Like, it's not.
Yeah, that's like the terminal station in the Walking Sleep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Need for Speed. That movie came out. 90% of that was shot here in Macon, and I'm sitting here like,
don't forget we had Black Widow.
Well, she had one flip in Macon.
Now,
I will tell you though. Watchmen, the Watchmen series. I was proud to be from Macon because it was a lot of stuff that was shot here for that. The Douglas Theater. Man.
Yeah,
I don't know. I just think Gotham Knights. I want to get the game before y'all got a TV show out. Like, I don't know nothing about it other than the half-ass teaser trailers we've been getting for it or whatever. So you about to tell me we about to get a game or about to get a show? And
there's no books. There's books for it though, right?
No,
no, there's no books for this.
No,
I'm thinking Gotham Central. No, I'm thinking Gotham Central.
Yeah, the TV show is going to be based off of the video game that's coming out. That's been pushed back to like next year, or whatever.
Okay, well in that case, yeah.
I thought it got at least this year.
But you know what though? I'm cool with that. If the game is worth it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, after all this going on with Dying Light 2 and the day one passes, that shit. They better make sure that shit is
B in the building. Bronze Age.
What's happening, Bronze Age? Yeah.
Sean, I saved this one for you, man. I think you might like this one, brother.
Nice. Hey, look, Dying Light.
I think I saw something about that.
Okay, I didn't know if you saw that or not, man. I thought it,
those are pretty good.
How much they gonna be? I was probably an arm and a leg. I wonder if they got the price.
They should have left it with NECA.
Yeah.
They should have left. They just left it with NECA or McFarlane.
69 for the set. Yeah, 70 for the set.
I think I've seen that set somewhere. I can't think of where I've seen it at.
They're available for pre-order from Hasbro Pulse. Yeah.
Oh no, okay.
That's not bad. $70 for the set's it's actually pretty good.
And this is recent.
Yeah, these coming up in the year.
Okay.
Yeah, I might have to put pre-order in for that.
I might grab them.
I'm telling you, before you get that, just look at the NECA ones.
Maybe that's what I seen was a NECA one.
Think those look better?
Because the NECA ones look just like them.
Yeah. Yeah, the NECA ones are out there. It's a set, right? It's a whole set.
It's a set, or you can get them individually with NECA.
Either way, yeah.
Yeah, I seen the NECA set.
All right. It is now time, if I can find it, for our main event.
Sean, stop! I'm trying not to laugh.
Oh no, stop trying to laugh.
No, I just y'all didn't hear. I heard the subtle.
Yeah,
Fuck you, and fuck you. All of y'all. How about that? Fuck all of y'all. From behind the curtain. Fuck you.
I'm out of here.
Who next? All right, y'all. It is time for our main event of the evening. And since this is Black History Month, our main events will be tied into something that is related to Black history. And so tonight we'll be talking about our favorite Black comedies. Anybody who knows me knows what my number one is. Right out the gate. I mean, I kind of just gave y'all a hint of what it was. Mine would have to be Coming to America.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I have watched that movie
I thought he was gonna say Beverly Hills Cop 1
Well,
or 2.
I started to say Beverly Hills Cop, and when I made the thumbnail originally, it was Beverly Hills Cop. Now I was like, you know what? Somebody's gonna say, well, that's not necessarily a black comedy.
Yes, it is.
Right.
To me, I felt that way. And I was like,
in the movie.
I was like, you know what?
So
Beverly Hills Cop or Coming to America is actually a tie between one of those.
So Vampire in Brooklyn is not a comedy; it's a horror.
It was supposed to be a horror, but it's damn sure funny. It is a comedy, though.
You know what I'm saying?
It's hilarious.
What makes it a black comedy? It's a black comedy. Okay, that's a whole nother.
Yeah.
What makes a black comedy? That's a whole nother.
Do you laugh majority of the movie?
Right. Like, did you
comedy
enjoy
to me.
I'm from the Rap Coalition of America.
Hey, his raps in there was better than what these mumble rappers are, man. I'll tell you that.
Bruh.
Yo, baby, yo.
Say ow!
Ow!
Hey, the twins were better than the crap that we got now.
I play for the Cucamonga Cracker Killers.
Remo, what's your favorite black comedy, man?
That's kind of that's kind of for me. It's kind of a loaded question because I'm old enough to have seen them all.
Oh,
you know
Jesus.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, do I pick the 70s movies?
It don't matter. Whatever your favorite one is.
Well, if somebody asked you to pick a black comedy to watch tonight, what would you pick?
As long as Leonard Part 6 not on your list, you all right.
Hey.
Just saying.
That's a whole era, right?
Cross my mind. I don't think nobody would think of Leonard Part 6. Why you?
No, I'm just saying. Hey, I done seen some crazy stuff on this show before.
Man. Hey, you have to hand it to it though. Leonard Part 6 had the best marking ever. The trailers were Leonard's 1 through 5. Like all the trailers they put out for the movie were Leonard 1 through 5. That's how you were going to see Leonard Part 6.
Hey, when I was a kid, I just accepted. I was like, okay, well, I mean,
right,
like, Bill Cosby, you know,
I can't even watch that movie, man, because it was creepy. It was creepy then, and it's creepier now.
but can you still watch Uptown Saturday Night and Let's Do It Again?
Absolutely, because that's one of the movies I was gonna say was
Uptown
my favorite.
Saturday,
Uptown Saturday Night is like
I can't watch it now because I have to watch it like every 5 years.
I'm talking about Leonard Part 6 was creepy. I couldn't watch it before all of that other stuff. It was just weird to me.
Oh, I ain't talking about that. No, I was joking with that. Throw that out. Yeah.
Totally different. You know what I mean? So I'll say Uptown Saturday Night.
See, I have to watch that every 5 years because when you watch a movie and you know it word for word, you know what I mean.
And all of these movies for me are depending on my mood. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
All of them. So like, because I could have said House Party. I could have said Friday. You know what I'm saying?
I love House Party, man.
Hey, man, I heard you were making.
Leave it at 1 and 2 though. All the other ones you.
No. 3. I'm talking about the original. Yeah, it would always be the first.
I heard you were making that, man.
Fuck no, they better than me.
They are.
LeBron James involved in it. I'm like, no.
Oh no.
If they make it, they got. If they have kid as a dad, I'll be okay with it. But I'm not gonna watch it, but I'll be all right.
They already did one where Kid and Play came back a couple years back.
They did?
Yeah, that was like Omarion and all them motherfuckers.
No, that was part 3.
No. That it was after part 4, which was immature. They did one in like 2013, 14, and Kid and Play were like side characters in it. They reprised their roles, but it was a small role for them.
I didn't see that one.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, nobody remembers it.
It sounds like it's a good thing you don't remember it.
Yeah.
They got another one now. The newest one that I saw, not even all the way through, was these high schoolers, and it's supposed to be rappers, little white rapper, and
nope, I'm out.
I was out. Yeah, like I said, I was out after the first first one. The second one, the third one.
When he didn't get married to Tisha Campbell, I was done.
That was
yeah.
Man.
That was it. Yeah.
Like you went through all this and didn't even marry her.
And I do like House Party 3. It's not as good as 1. Nothing's ever going to be
good night, G-Man.
1. But
yeah, nothing ever beats the original.
It had Bernie Mac in there. It had Chris Tucker.
Yeah, okay,
so
yeah.
And AJ Johnson in there. So it had its moments of comedy and stuff. But my biggest disappointment was him not hooking up with Tisha Campbell to get married.
Yeah, I mean, you got your ass whooped by Kratos, and you don't even marry the chick.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
And not Kid, but Play wouldn't have been my boy. Mm-mm.
No, not even.
No.
Mm-mm. You spent my check. You gave my check for school to some random chick. Nah,
would have been on site.
No, I don't care that you sold foreplay.
But that's what the whole movie, the original movie, was about. How his best friend left him hanging. He had to walk to the party. Remember?
I get that.
Over the party.
Hey, but he
probably was already showing you signs that he wasn't like
right.
Right.
And what I'm about to mention is going to lead to another movie because he was in House Party, and that's the great Robin Harris.
Oh,
and we talking Baby Kids.
Black comedy Baby Kids.
Man, Baby Kids became a term that we all look at as, man, these fucking unruly ass kids, you know, some people just instantly call them Baby's kids. We don't die, we multiply.
Exactly.
I think for me, I would have to easily go. I'm an old school comedy fan, so for me, I gotta go. Richard Pryor, Gene Wilder, See No Evil, Hear No Evil. That movie was fucking hilarious for two dudes who weren't blind and deaf.
Well, the thing is, every movie that they were in together was a good movie.
Man, them two,
their chemistry was amazing.
You knew it was comedy gold if it was a Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor movie.
Yeah,
hands down. You knew
they were like rolling. Chris, they were rolling, man. It's like every time they was on the screen together, it was like, boom,
right.
Man.
You know,
top tier.
Can you imagine the movies if they were allowed to date the movies just to
they couldn't make the movies.
The deleted scenes alone, because just like Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker, the outtakes would just be ridiculous between them.
Just imagine, and I might be wrong when I say this, but what if Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor were in a movie made by Mel Brooks?
It was supposed to be Blazing Saddles.
Yeah, it was supposed to be Blazing Saddles. Richard Pryor didn't want to be the sheriff. He didn't want to play the black guy.
Bruh.
Because that's my other one. Blazing Saddles. If you say you love comedy and you don't list Blazing Saddles as a favorite comedy movie, I don't trust shit you got to say.
we can't be friends.
We can't be friends. I don't need that kind of negativity in my life if you don't like Blazing Saddles. That's how that work out.
I thought Remo gonna say half baked. I ain't gonna lie.
That's in there. That's what I'm saying. I can't. It's hard to say number one because, like I said, it depends on the mood I'm in.
Man, fucking Blazing Saddles. The sheriff is a nigger. Man, God.
That's the best part.
Telegram from Mongo.
That's the best part.
Let me pull this out. He reaches, pull this out, and everybody's
while I whip this out.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
She's like, hey, everybody's like, oh, and she's like,
look what the cat dragged in. See this hand? Steady as a rock. Yeah, but this is the hand I shoot with.
Exactly.
That's classic.
Man, Blazing Saddles. Man, when the Indians beat the, they darker than us. Man, you can't.
He was like, he's darker than us.
They darker than us. Man, Blazing Saddles was one of those comedies that Blazing Saddles, Beverly Hills Cop, man, the world is too sensitive for black. Oh man,
people be too afraid to write that movie.
Man.
Y'all got me thinking. Y'all mentioned Richard Pryor, man. Y'all made me think about Which Way Is Up.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that one up too. I was gonna bring that one too.
Hey, Sean, your boy, when they in church, and that nigga said, "God damn, the bitch is gone berserk."
That whole sequence with the fight with his wife was
man.
I was gonna say the bad editing when he closed the door.
It's almost like you watching old
God.
comedies, man. It's like when you watching old comedies, man. It's the shit like that. What X just said, the shit that put you in stitches.
It's like
on
Richard Pryor. He was light skinned when he closed. I'm talking about yellow when he closed that door.
Hey,
fuck you, Chewy.
Oh God.
Like I think that's the thing. Like black comedy has those movies paved the way for what we have now. But what we have now is so, to me at least, so watered down and not even close to what those were. Like you can't compare. To me, you can't. I know tons of people who think the Madea Tyler Perry movies are hilarious, but you can't compare Madea to Stir Crazy, or you know what I'm saying? Or See No Evil, Hear No Evil. They're not even in the same category to me as black comedy. It's not as funny. Like it just doesn't hold the same weight.
You know what though? With the Madea, so the movies to me aren't funny, but the plays are amazing. Like when you see his plays in person, them shits were amazing because he broke character and kept it going. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna see nothing like that nowadays. Well,
you know what? You kind of touched on it, that X. What when you watch comedies from back in the day and compare them to what we see now. You remember when we all used to come up as kids? When we came up as kids, and you would be riding around in the car, and the radio promo would come on. This week at the Atlanta Civic Center, they're like such and such play. That's what I felt like the comedies of today would just be stuff that you would see like maybe on a Saturday night somewhere. Whereas stuff that came out back in the day was like epic shit.
Man.
You know, and so now it's turned upside down on his head. And then you got like Tyler Perry.
There was so much of it though. There was more people putting out movies. It wasn't just one particular studio or one actor. You're waiting for them to come out with a movie.
And it was original back then too.
Yeah. And then you had like those ensemble casts like Car Wash. You know,
man.
Yeah.
You just like the whole cast in those movies.
Like Car Wash was the Black Panther of its day. That's what it was. Car Wash was the Black Panther of its day. If you were a black comedian at that point in time and you weren't in Car Wash, you should fire your agent.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. All these movies had all-star casts.
Yeah.
It wasn't just one or two people and a bunch of nobodies and one person is carrying the movie. Like, there were stars all around. And if they weren't comedians, they were black stars that were noticeable and recognizable that could, had chops that could, you know what I mean, that could be in a movie. So it all was successful, you know what I mean? It made it work.
Joe Schumacher wrote Car Wash. He also wrote Sparkle. I didn't even know he did that movie.
Oh wow.
They were better than Batman Forever and Batman and Robin. I can tell you that.
Boy.
God.
He even introduced the world of Charlie Bennett in DC Cab. And that's another movie I love, man, because he steals the whole show. You know, and Mr. T was the star of that movie.
Yeah, Paul Mooney, man.
Chappelle is great in stand-up and TV shows, not in movies. So
yeah, cause what you call it, rough man. What's the name of that movie? That Block Party? What was it?
No. But he was in Half Baked. Half Baked was good.
But see, the thing is, the Half Baked was a classic to us, but it's nothing compared to the other movies that we named, though. You know what I'm saying?
No, but I mean, like I'm saying, it's a niche movie, though. You know what I mean? It's
I think Chappelle excelled in some of those like support roles, like Con Air and like his stuff.
Oh, I forgot about DC Cab.
Hey, when he was in Robin Hood Men in Tights, though, another Mel Brooks movie. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what the difference is, though? Mel Brooks is a comedian making movies with other comedians, letting them be themselves.
Right.
That's why Mel Brooks movies are so hilarious. He doesn't make you stick to the character. He's not
poking fun one-sided.
Right. And like you said, Dave Chappelle is good at his stand-ups because he gets to be himself. In a movie, they want him to be, this is the character you have to play, so don't step outside the line of that character. and Half Baked worked because they allowed him to be himself when he told his jokes, so everything worked. It was a bunch of comedians on set doing a movie together, so they got to play off of each other.
Yeah, you could tell it was ad-lib like crazy too. Yeah,
but he was also written by people he worked closely with, so therefore it was able to pull it off. But that's how Mel Brooks is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You write with the same people. You know what I mean? So you're not poking fun at just one
type
of class or ethnicity, anything. It's everybody can get it. You know what I'm saying?
Mel Brooks is like South Park.
Right.
Everybody can get it.
And Men in Tights, they approach him and he's like, "Fabulous."
Fabulous?
You can't say that.
Oh God!
What I was saying earlier is that a lot of stuff that back then you just want to hold up now because you got too much.
Yeah, people
built in everybody.
Yeah, but that's what makes Paul Mooney and Dave Chappelle, rest in peace, Paul Mooney. But that's what made them different. Is they didn't give a shit.
Yeah,
they don't care.
They were unapologetic.
Right.
They said their jokes, and no matter what critics say, they gonna still tell their jokes and keep saying it the way they said. And that's why Paul Mooney gets so
tell the truth.
Right.
There was a lot of realism within those jokes.
Right.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle is basically
all the truth.
Dave Chappelle is basically the DMX of comedy. He gonna say whatever the fuck you want to say, and Dave gonna give it to you. Like that's just how that is. And that's what makes it work for Dave. Because and you know what I'm saying? Like he paved the way, and people have tried, Monumency and all that, everybody tried to kind of do, but you can't, it's either all or nothing. And that's the difference. Dave gives it his all whenever he steps out there, just like Richard Pryor did. You know what I'm saying? Like he's gonna tell whatever, his grandmother ran a brothel and his mom worked in it. Like if you can't come up laughing at life from some shit like that, like
or be able to talk about it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You got to be your own therapist, and that's the thing. Being a comedian, you got to be able to look at your own life and be like, "Yeah, it's fucked up, but I made it." Mm-hmm. And that's what makes a lot of black comedies. I think that's what makes a lot of black comedians a little better, is because one, from jump, being black in Hollywood, you're already behind. Being black, you're already behind the 8 ball, and then trying to be a standout comedian, you're gonna be even further behind because they want you to just be the kind of funny black friend, not the main funny black guy.
Yeah.
And you know who was another good stand-up comedian from way back who always told it how it is, and he had a sarcastic way of telling it, was Dick Gregory.
Oh,
absolutely. Absolutely, man.
I loved the way his stand-up delivery was.
Yeah.
He was talking to you. He's like, that's where Dave Chappelle gets it from, because Dick did that first.
Yeah.
Right.
He talked to social commentary, and you thought it was comedy because he was giving it to you raw. You know what I mean?
Right.
He was telling you what was happening and what was going on, and you had to be able to you know what I mean, to comprehend what he was saying. You know what I mean? Like Richard Pryor told you from the perspective of coming from nothing, getting it, fucking it off, getting it back, and then you saw his whole timeline. You know what I mean? You saw how he crashed and burned. You know what I mean? Like you've seen it all. After him, nobody showed that.
Yeah, there's a reason there hasn't been a new Kings of Comedy. Let's just be real about that.
But that's what I'm saying. You would see that. Like Richard Pryor was authentic. He showed it to you.
Oh yeah.
So in his movies, like he would show it to you, even if he didn't want to do it. He's showing you, this is why I ain't doing it. I'm showing you in the movie, like, this shit was fucked up. I didn't like the script, I'm telling you, you know what I mean? This is what's going on. That's why he didn't like it. But to me, I feel like he, you know what I mean? Like Richard Pryor was in his movies. They're funny, but they were like, he was like selling out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, like, somebody else.
Yeah, it wasn't. And it translates to the movies.
I'll say JoJo Dancer was like rough to watch.
Yeah. I mean, Chris, just to add on to something that you said though, just like you say, we will never have another Kings of Comedy, which I agree with. But what if Pryor, Murphy, and somebody else, Mooney, would have got together and did a Kings of Comedy before Bernie Mac, D.L. Hughley,
Hughley, you know what I'm saying? It's interesting that you brought that up, because I remember an article, when it was Murphy, Pryor, Mooney, Robert Townsend, and somebody else.
Man.
somebody else, and like
Hollywood
they were
Shuffle.
like,
Betty.
but like they were forming a clique, they could have been that classic comedy style of that late 80s, early 90s stuff. Arsenio Hall. Yeah, Arsenio Hall was the other one. And they could have easily like took over the world in comedy.
Arsenio is so messed up. Arsenio's
Partners in Crime. You remember when Robert Townsend had Partners in Crime when that was his king of comedy. You know what I'm saying? And then they would do sketches. That's how it actually started, man.
I watched Arsenio's
that was
Netflix special.
He was burnt.
And it's so messed up. Like Arsenio used to be like, I don't know, for some reason he's not as funny now. Like it's like he's, I guess because he's not in the spotlight like he used to be when he had his show and he was big. Like his Netflix special that he's got isn't that, it's chuckle worthy, but like it's not as funny as I was expecting from Arsenio Hall.
Arsenio seen too much.
Yeah.
He not really. He stand up, but he not really. Like you don't have to. He got too much too fast. Like he done been there. Like he don't need to do none of that. So his perspective is totally different. You know what I mean? Like he's too rich to really be doing stand up.
I'm gonna throw somebody out there, man, who's funny too, man. And I went back to listen to like his old records and stuff. I listen to him when I travel, when I'm working a lot all the time. It's damn Red Fox, man.
Red Fox,
man.
Watch your ass. Watch your ass.
Red Fox is a whole nother category of comedy, man.
Oh man, them jokers back in the day, man. That damn Red Fox, man, Bill Cosby, them jokers that were raw.
Yeah, they were
raw.
comics. They were comics when they, like they were literally, those comedians were literally, funny or die. They had to be, so you had to come out there swinging, because if you didn't, you were gone.
I love Red Fox, man. I mean, I love Red Fox. When I was a kid, we used to when I was a kid, we used to sneak into my uncle's room and listen to his records. You know what I'm saying? When I was young, I was probably like 6, 7 years old.
Good God, how the hell you snuck in and listened to the records?
Because like we would have.
No, I'm saying the systems they had back then, they ain't no.
No. But that's the thing. We knew how to. He had a big old, the big giant. Remember the receiver? They had the big. Like,
I know. I know where everything popped when you play it.
Hey, and he had big ass speakers and everything.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Stereo looked like
I'm
saying you hit that button and then it took forever for whatever you were trying to do to open up, man.
Yeah, we used to be in there cracking.
Lord knows it couldn't have been 8-track because.
See,
that would take forever.
I was trying to wait to get to the Wayans brothers, but your wife brought it up. I watched Don't Get You Sucker the other day.
I'm gonna get you sucker.
Mother, show my
the scene with what's the name who passed away last year. The one who played in Tales in the Hood as the one. With
Clarence Witherspoon, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
With him and his white family.
Yes. Yes.
Well. He said, what happened? He said they got government jobs.
They got government jobs.
We went down to the riot and they got jobs. He said we went in there with guns. We came out there with jobs.
They got jobs.
Their brothers wasn't mad anymore.
Well, hey man, I'm gonna throw somebody else out there, man. That don't too.
Man, when the white dude was flipping backwards instead of the mom.
I'm gonna throw this out there, man. This is somebody who he doesn't get a whole lot, a lot of shine, but I've seen him live one time, and I really enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed his old shows, man. That's Sinbad, man.
Oh man,
Sinbad is fucking hilarious.
Sinbad's stand-ups on Showtime used to be hilarious.
Yeah.
I saw him live up in Atlanta back in 16 or 17, and I remember it was so damn funny because he opened the show, and everybody came out, Sinbad, and he got everybody quiet. He said, hey man, he said it's ATL. He said, yeah. He said all black folk, all my brothers and sisters, yeah. He said, "Hey man, what the hell y'all gonna do when Trump fucking get elected?" Oh shit! I'm sitting joking, boy. Sinbad, man. The old Afro bottom, man. Oh man.
And Sinbad, he was a great stand-up comedian. He was great on TV with Different World.
Oh
yeah. He crossed over into the mainstream doing the movies, especially Jingle All the Way with Arnold.
Man, I love Jingle All the Way is my favorite Christmas movie.
But he didn't curse either, so it was like
no, he didn't. He was appealing for everybody.
All age shows.
Yeah, that Joker, man. He was hilarious, man. He was hilarious.
They got 2 or 3 of his specials streaming on the Peacock app.
Yeah, that was
Netflix and Peacock. Yeah,
all this shit is funny.
Yeah, man, I love it.
All this shit is funny.
I remember one time I tuned in
last year.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that stroke. Yeah, I think they say on the man, man. They say he up moving around now.
Who was that?
They say he had that stroke last year.
Who we talking
about?
Sinbad. Oh yeah.
They say so I was glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Tracy Morgan is a good supporting comedian to me.
Yes.
He's a good character.
Yeah.
I like him better as Hustle Man than Martin.
I'm surprised he got his own show.
Speaking of Martin, if it weren't for him being the host of Def Comedy Jam, a lot of comedians want to make
would not be, yeah.
Def Comedy Jam, man.
You don't get that.
I still remember when he roasted Flavor Flav.
Yeah. You was in the crowd, yeah.
Oh,
that was all time legendary, man. So sleep with the roaches, man.
Right.
He was on his helmet. Yeah, he was on his helmet. He was.
That's why I felt 90s Martin is the best. And by the time the 2000s came, he kind of lost that edge that he had in the 90s.
Yeah, kids.
Not only that, though, I think when these guys get, when they get to that level and then the money gets involved, and you start seeing people being snakish, like it changes you, man.
I mean, most of them all changed once they started actually having a family, and most of them talk about how they were like, would I let my kids watch my old comedy special kind of thing. Yeah.
It changes them, you know what I mean? Like you got a lot more to lose, you know what I mean? Like you got to be out there.
Let's be real. Eddie Murphy went from getting arrested with a transvestite to Dr. Doolittle.
Yeah.
Darrell bring this up, man. I couldn't stand Keenan the Kill on Nickelodeon. Absolutely.
That's what I mean. Like,
I could watch Keenan now, but when he was on
I was too old for that shit.
I couldn't watch Keenan and Kel, period, because it was stupid.
Me neither.
Yeah, I was like, this.
I liked it all that, but I didn't like the Keenan and Kel show.
Yeah,
they were token black guys.
The Kel,
he got done dirty by Keenan.
But he was. I mean, I don't even know what it was, but I mean, he was dumbing himself down himself. Like he was.
Right.
He played a dummy. Like I can't never play a dummy. Like
Good Burger is a hard movie to watch because it's just like
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I could watch him now. I couldn't watch him back in the day, man.
Yeah,
it was rough, man. Rough stuff.
He's been on Saturday Night Live for so long.
Don't forget about Monique.
I didn't even think he was that good.
He's the black guy on Saturday Night Live.
He's not even the best.
But it's some of his roles. Like when he played, what's the ball dad? LeVar. When he played LeVar Ball, that is hilarious. When he's Steve Harvey, that shit is classic to me. But some of the other ones just hit or miss to me. But he's a lot better now than he was then. Hell, he was a lot better now than he was in Barbershop too.
Yeah,
that was atrocious.
Rashida to me will always be hot girl.
Who?
Rashida Jones, Quincy Jones.
Oh, yeah.
Like I always she he was with Rashida, right? Or was it the other one, the younger one?
Mm-hmm.
What about
out of nowhere? All of a sudden, she was on that show What was the show? The Blackish, not the dude that writes Blackish.
Oh, I know the show you're talking about. Yeah, I know. Yeah,
and Rashida Jones was his wife on there.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to remember. That was a good show, though. It was a good show. But I don't ever think of her as a comedian. Like, I just think of her as, like, Quincy Jones' daughter. No, real talk. Real talk.
No matter how funny you gonna be, you always just gonna be Quincy Jones' daughter.
Quincy, I mean, that's what it is. Because you ain't been in nothing. You always been Quincy Jones' daughter.
You always gonna be Quincy Jones' daughter.
Beavis and Butthead was funnier than Keenan and Kel.
Yeah, and that's saying a lot.
Yeah,
that is saying a lot.
When I know more Beavis and Butthead than Keenan and Kel, that means Keenan and Kel wasn't interested at all.
Right.
Pee-pee from my bunghole.
Nope.
And that was just because of them. Really, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't. It was more. I just couldn't get into them. They were, like I said, they were. I was not watching TV.
Hey, what about some of
Donald Glover? Just to address that, Donald Glover is in. So he's in the category all on his own because he is a jack of all trades.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Donald Glover, Childish Gambino, whatever. Like he's a jack of all.
That's crazy because I found out him. I started watching him as stand up.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't even like, and I didn't know who he was then. And he did stand up, and they were like, "Oh, he's on." I don't know if it was Community or Parks and Rec. One of those shows.
Was it Community? Yeah,
one of those shows.
Yeah, I think he was on one of those, and I never watched that show, so I was like, okay, and I watched his stuff, and I'm like, okay, he cool.
It's just like I can't wait for season 3 of Atlanta to come out.
Yeah, that shit's gonna be hard.
Ooh. Even though it's gonna be hard looking at Paperboy the same after Eternal.
Yeah.
Like, he ain't Paperboy no more.
It's gonna be kind of hard. It's gonna be kind of hard to be seeing him as a hardcore thug after.
Right.
Yeah.
What about some of these old shows like 227 and
man, 227 was the shit.
Neil Carter.
Give me a break.
Give me a break.
Man. Give me a break. I like that show, man.
Like Benson.
Yo, Benson. That was amazing. Like my granddaddy didn't watch a lot, but he watched Benson religiously with me.
Benson is streaming on the Roku channel. I just found it today on one of the streaming channels.
Benson was the first dude that was able to talk back to his boss and not get in trouble for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we got to watch that on TV, and it was the best. That was the closest thing we was gonna get to it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Especially back then.
Yeah, that was pure absolute hilariousness, man.
That was us living vicariously through Benson. Him like, I ain't doing that. But you still a housekeeper.
Right.
If it wasn't for Benson, we wouldn't have got Jeffrey.
Yeah,
right, exactly.
Yeah.
Jeffrey was a bad Benson. He was a terrible Benson.
Right.
Terrible Benson.
You had that, and then it was, what was I supposed to say? What's the other show I was gonna say? Lost my train of thought now.
Sermon Hemsley, man.
Oh yeah, Amen. That's it. Amen. Yeah,
Jefferson. Shit. Yeah. Amen. It was nothing compared to the Jeffersons.
that walk, Sherman Hemsley, that walk, man.
Y'all gonna hate me. Y'all gonna hate me, but I didn't like the Jefferson.
I mean,
I didn't like it.
Jefferson's wasn't fair.
I liked it back then, but like if I watch it now, I'm not laughing.
Oh my God! Everybody wanted a deluxe apartment in the sky.
I just
in the sky.
Like my old lady probably in there watching it right now, and I just like, oh Lord.
Oh, she watching like that.
I liked about growing up being a kid and watching the Jeffersons was that he owned his own business and he didn't have to do shit.
And like, he ain't take shit neither.
He didn't take shit. And he didn't have to do shit.
He went up against Archie Bunker.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Always.
Mm-hmm.
And Archie was one of those earlier types that I liked how Archie Bunker was a bigot, but he liked the Sammy Davis.
Yeah.
Like that. Right. That's what led me to do that whole bit and do the right thing. You know,
I give it to George Jefferson. He a strong man because I couldn't have asked Weezer to marry me.
Boy,
that's what I'm talking about.
George.
I'm like, hey, if you don't lose that bass in your fucking voice right now,
who you talking to?
shit.
Who you talking to?
Weezy
Yeah,
got
all
that
she
3
said was
pack a
good
day
morning.
voice. Weezy got that 3 pack a day voice.
Man, a 3-pack a day.
And that's the thing. I don't think they
day.
ever show that, but that's probably why she was like that. She
Talking sounding like Dr. Mrs. the Monarch from the Venture Brothers.
looked like she smoked.
Oh my god.
George.
Was good.
Dr. Girlfriend.
Hang with Mr. Cooper, man.
Mark Curry.
Yeah, Mark Curry, man. Yep.
What happened to him, man? He just
Bro,
disappeared.
he fell off the map after that.
That
show,
man had a bomb of a comedy special after Hanging with Mr. Cooper went off air, and you ain't seen
that. Was it?
You ain't heard from him since.
He's back. He's around. He's back.
Yeah, he's still doing things. I follow him on Instagram.
Yeah, he's out here. He live in Oakland.
I hope he getting royalties because Hanging with Mr. Cooper's on HBO Max now.
Yeah,
Is it really?
that.
Oh yeah, well, I got to watch.
It's funny that when they put it, before they put it on HBO Max, somebody had the whole first season on YouTube. I was like, all right, I'm gonna watch that shit. As soon as I got 3 episodes in, it was gone. The next episode was gone. I was like, what?
Yeah, because it was on Hulu. It was on Hulu for a while with like Family Matters and stuff, and then it went off there. Now it's on HBO Max.
Yeah, there's a rap group called Mount Westmore. It has Too Short, Ice Cube, E40, and
Mark Curry.
Mark Curry is opening for the. He's doing the comedy because he used to be in all the Too Short's rap videos when he was in Oakland. So he opens for the show for him. He does a comedy show.
Family Matters.
The thing with Family Matters, it
Urkel
started out good, but then Urkel took over.
Stole the show. Yeah,
it started getting cornier and cornier each season
When
go by, and then always
Stefan Urkel came out, I was like, "What is this?"
The best episode of Family Matters was when he had that damn spruce juice, and he was out there fighting them dudes, and when he was fighting the pool fight and the fight when they was fighting in the alley.
You know what? I just thought about this. Family Matters made me think of it, but I'm a date myself. You want to talk about really good TV comedy? The show Rock.
Yes.
So that's the thing, though.
Undercover.
That was funny, but Rock was. You talking about a politically charged movie? TV series for us?
Oh yeah.
That Rock changed people's lives, man.
Man, easily.
That's why it didn't last long because of that whole
exactly.
Yeah, they weren't ready for that. Like Rock would do good now, but it wouldn't be as good. I feel like, but you know what I'm saying. But in the world we live in today, people would accept a show like Rock with a black lead, but at the same time, the show wouldn't be as good because it's kind of a show that would be on today that's not telling us stuff that we don't already know, which is what Rock did at the time it was on. Yeah. It challenged issues that people didn't want to see the light of day with a black lead. And so
I haven't seen it in a long time, but I'm sitting here trying to think. I don't remember a Rock episode ending with a laugh. It was always with a strong, stern message to us.
Oh yeah.
You know, I missed that, and I was so mad when they discontinued it.
Yeah, you gotta check that out.
It was too real.
Yeah.
Way too real.
High school.
Man, the episode of Rock when the drug dealers moved in next door.
Oh man. That clip get played so much on Instagram in terms of how many times people post that.
Yeah.
That whole episode was so real. It was just like, man, because that was something you could relate to. Was that there drug dealers living next door?
Yeah, they were in Baltimore, right? They were in Baltimore.
Yeah, that was happening in the streets of Baltimore.
You know, everybody who wants to hit, when you want to hear a drug hit hard on boy, everybody do a show in Baltimore. You had The Wire. The Wire was based in Baltimore. That was based
the first 2 seasons.
First 2 seasons.
I love all
Stringer Bell.
Yeah, Stringer Bell.
They weren't even on the docks. They was on the docks.
Hey, say that, man, because that's gonna be our next show. Say that. That's say that one. Say that one. But go ahead, Sean. Go ahead.
I was gonna say before The Wire, I would tell people to watch The Corner because Charles S. Dutton actually directed and was behind the scenes, and the same thing he did with Rock, he did with The Corner.
Did with Corner,
telling messages either at the beginning or the end. You know, and then we get the sad tale of a family that's been broken apart with drugs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And a lot of the cast from The Wire started out in the corner. So it's like a great prelude to The Wire.
What about Good Times?
They messed the show up when James was gone.
You know what? Good Times is good so long as you don't listen to the opening theme song. Because the opening theme song, The Good Times, ain't nothing more than just listing the ways black people have gotten over or trying to get over. That's all the opening theme song is about, and it's really derogatory towards black people when you actually listen to the opening theme song, The Good Times. It's not a good look.
I thought they were better when they was in what was that show with Hugh Arthur in the 70s before Golden Girls?
Maude?
Yeah. They were in that show, and I thought they were in a better situation there than they were in Good Times.
In Good Times, right?
Well, it seemed that way because she.
And then there's Maude.
She was her housekeeper, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
What about What's Happening, man?
Oh,
What's happening?
What's happening?
What's happening was cool, but because it was in LA, so it was like.
What's happening was interesting.
Yeah, it was a different vibe. So if you weren't from California, it didn't really hit for you. You know what I'm saying?
I liked it. I wasn't from California, and I liked it. So. Me too. I didn't like What's Happening Now.
I lived in California, and I was like, man, this is some bullshit.
Remo just like, that ain't how it go down.
No, it was cool. I like how they always had the dancing aspect because that was how it was.
Man, remember the episode when Rerun tried to bootleg a copy of the Run DMC show with the recorder taped to it?
Exactly.
Wasn't that What's Happening Now?
That's some
what was it?
Yep.
Was that what?
It's all the same. It all flows. You know what I'm saying? But what about what you remember? That's My Mama.
Yeah,
that's my. What's going down episode of That's My Mama?
Yes, man. That's My Mama was my shit.
I don't know that one.
That's My Mama was had Junior, and Junior was it had what's his name? What's his name?
Yeah, that show. He was
a barber. He was the guy from 227, the Deacon.
Yeah, they used to come on syndication a lot.
Yeah, he was a barber, and then he had a barber shop, and then his mom. He lived, his house was attached to his barbershop.
Right.
It was his mom, and Junior was Ted Lang, who was Isaac's love when he was younger. So he would always come in, and he would have a dramatic entrance, and then he would have some news or some gossip.
Right.
And he would always end like, but you didn't hear that from me. You know what I'm saying? And then he would leave, or you know what I'm saying? He was like Hustle Man. He would have like Hustle Man shit. But if you get a chance, go watch That's My Mom. That's the shit.
Clifton Davis is
Clifton Davis.
The Deacon and Amen.
Yep. And he was a barber, and he would always be cutting people's hair. And
man, it's funny. I watched That's My Mama, but I've never seen That's My Mama Now. Like I didn't even know that existed.
Yeah, That's My Mama's my shit.
Yeah, that was syndicated, man. They used to come on. I remember.
Late at night. It would come on
See,
before.
That was the one thing I loved. Like all the 70s shows, I got to catch all the reruns as a kid in the 90s.
Yeah,
they used to
that's how I watched it.
All of them, between Cosby Show in the 80s, Happy Days.
Fred Sanford.
Sanford Son.
Sanford and Son, yeah.
Sanford and Son would come on, and then That's My Mama would come on later. Or it'd be like, it would be all three of them. They show what's happening, and you know how we can count them. So it was That's My Mama. It'd be What's Happening would come on in the afternoon, like before Saved by the Bell or after Saved by the Bell, and then they would show That's My Mama and all that late at night,
right.
After the news.
Fun fact. Lamont is actually from Fort Valley, Georgia. A lot of folks don't know that. Yep. From right down the road.
That big dummy.
Big
You dummy.
My favorite episode was Sanford in the court scene, man.
Yeah.
He like, why you don't charge white folks for you to like we do? Really? Look at all these niggas in here, man.
Yeah, right?
There's no niggas in here to be in the Tarzan movie. That scene always gets me.
Hilarious. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't do that stuff now.
No. They were saying that in all those shows in the 70s.
That's funny. That's funny.
It's a whole different world.
Man. Yep.
Gun dog, what up, Wayne had, man.
Wayne had.
But the Wayans brothers owned the 90s, man.
Yeah, they did.
Don't Be a Menace. I still watch Don't Be a Menace. Like, I don't care how negatively stereotypical it is fucking funny, man. The store scene.
It's hard.
I hate every time Sean talks in that movie.
Because we know he's Kaza in that movie, man.
I hate every time he talk in that movie.
Dashiki pregnant.
Like, he always felt like he was forcing his jokes, and it didn't come off funny to me. That's just to me, though.
Right.
To me, that's my only drawback with the whole movie as a whole is it feels forced. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. You know what I mean? But then, like I said, I grew up in California, and
right. So it's
the society is like that's art. That's you can't spoof our shit. You feel me? Like, don't spoof it and make it seem like we dumb. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
hey.
So that they came in like he ain't getting no love out here with that. The only good thing about that movie is the soundtrack.
Hey, man, I don't give a damn. I love that movie. They stomped the shit out of Homeboy from Menace to Society.
Yeah, right.
Bernie Mac don't even make me think of the black cop from Boys in the Hood. Because Bernie Mac completely stole that.
That's the best part of the movie. That's the best part.
Yes.
You said Bernie Mac. Every time he's about to say Bernie Mac, I just think about that damn Players Club. All I do is pay you to spin records.
Who you, DJ Quick?
He said, all you do is spin records.
Until don't say it.
Wasn't the Renee remix on Don't Be a Menace to South Central?
The remix of Renee?
Yeah, wasn't that on there? Because it wasn't on the album.
Yeah, it was on a soundtrack somewhere.
Hold on, let me
Was
see.
it that soundtrack?
I want to say that was on the AIDS. No, that's not on the AIDS soundtrack.
That one on. I know what you talking about. That it wasn't on that one. Shit.
It was on the Don't Be a Menace.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that was the other thing too. We talked about it before, man. That back in the day, and this is kind of veering off a little bit, but those soundtracks back in the day for even some of these TV shows, man, world class.
Hey man, go back and get Jason Lear's soundtrack.
No.
No.
Yeah, that shit is tight. Yeah. That's dope shit.
I think soundtracks back then was just superior.
R&B shit.
The Woods soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then that's a whole nother show.
Yeah,
too.
that's a whole nother show right there.
Soundtracks, like, man.
I love the Boomerang soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
I recently listened to Baby.
I listen to Boomerang soundtrack every day. Hey, I listen to that shit every day. I listen to There You Go by Johnny Gill every day, at least once.
Juice soundtrack.
Higher Learning had a decent soundtrack too.
Yeah.
Fucking Street Fighter 2 Street Fighter had a good soundtrack, and that movie was trash.
I mean, sometimes greatness can come from that kind of thing.
Man.
Hey man, I listen to Mortal Kombat soundtrack before I listen to Street Fighter soundtrack again.
Street Fighter had some shit. They had
the Mortal Kombat soundtrack.
Warriors on there.
Hey man, Matt would tell you, I ain't gonna lie, I was so hyped to get that soundtrack. And when I listened to it, I was like, man, like 3 songs on this bitch.
The Mortal Kombat soundtrack ain't nothing but a drum and bass rave
Sean,
soundtrack. Like,
what rap songs that were on there was hard.
Yeah, but it was like 18 tracks on that bitch.
Yeah.
Shit.
What you saying,
Sean, what about that Ghostbusters 2, man? Spirit, man. Some people fear it.
I think that Ghostbusters 2 soundtrack was solid, man. From top to bottom, man. Like I felt every song. They introduced the whole New Jack Swing in it, but I even liked the second Bobby Brown song on there. So that was pretty dope. But yeah, soundtracks is gonna be another episode because we can dive into
we got a lot for this Black History
Yeah.
We got a lot to peel from y'all.
So y'all might be mad at me, but my favorite black comedy, it's a modern movie, is Black Dynamite. I love that shit, man.
The Black Dynamite. We sell drugs in the community.
For Black Dynamite.
Oh,
sell
God.
drugs in the community.
Black Dynamite made me. I totally forgot about this one, but as far as thinking about you talking about you gonna hate me, X is definitely made me think of this movie, and I gotta say because I even had a poster for it, but Pootie Tang.
Oh,
Hey,
tippy tay on the tippy tie.
Hey. Sign your kid on the running cat. Boy had a whole fucking song with nothing on it.
Man,
Pootie
good.
Because you got Chris Rock, Wanda Skies, and then all that stuff. I watched this movie.
Pootie Tang.
This is the stupidest movie I've seen.
But it's so hilarious.
But it came on again, and I had to watch it again.
I love that movie.
And then the more I watch it, the more I love it. Especially what's his name? Dirty D.
Dirty D.
Dirty D.
That motherfucking intro music, boy. Low down and dirty, don't you know? And I'm back.
I was working in a movie theater when that movie came out. I still got the movie poster for it in my collection. Pootie Tang was hilarious.
Hey man, look, I used to watch that skit on Saturday Night Live. Wasn't it Saturday Night Live? Yeah, Saturday Night Live. And when I found out they had a movie for that, yo, I was so excited.
Man, bruh, I wish nobody has it streaming. I'd watch tonight if they did. Boy.
The funniest shit ever. Me, my brother, and our homeboy, me and Matt homeboy Tim, man, one of our best friends. We would sit, and my cousin DJ Rick Flip, we sitting at Applebee's one day, and the four of us had a full-fledged conversation just talking like Pootie. And you could have seen the looks that everybody gave, like, no offense to y'all, but mainly the white people, they were looking like, what in the fuck? What are they talking about? And then, like, how the hell you sit there and have a full-fledged conversation with 5 real words, and we understood what we were saying? Oh, that's how you know a movie is dope.
Pootie Tang streaming on Amazon Prime. I'm gonna watch it. I will
streaming. I got the movie in there right now.
You know what I'm saying?
I got the DVD, the Blu-ray, and they bring it out on 4K. I'm gonna buy it then.
Hey man,
I ain't been able to find it nowhere.
We can't forget the Boondocks, man.
Man,
well, ain't nobody forgot the Boondocks.
You know they just shot down and canceled the reboot that was supposed to be happening.
I mean, shit, I ain't gonna watch it anyway. Because what's the name passed away, so it's really, it's
right, exactly.
Yeah,
I'll watch the first 3 seasons of the original. That's it.
Yeah, I watched that fried chicken episode.
The kickball episode.
The crazy girlfriend.
Oh man,
that shit
night. Yeah. The Kumite.
Oh man,
you repeat it in the Kumite.
You gotta watch the Buddha.
Killer Kung Fu Wolf Bit.
Boy, that shit, that man.
They predicted modern rap with Gangstalicious in them.
Didn't they though?
You talking about CB4?
Boondocks.
No, Boondocks.
I thought you was talking about CB4.
Sweating on my balls. I'm black, y'all. I'm black, y'all.
I'm black, y'all.
Oh my god.
I like Fear the Black Hat too, man. Like that came out before.
That movie was good.
I thought that was dope too, man.
Rusty Cundiff, right?
Yeah.
Rusty Cundiff.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. All them dudes got, they started out and they made a ring, and then somebody lured them away with money, and they went somewhere else, and then they didn't keep doing what was, saying, they kind of brought them to the forefront and did all that. They kind of they cashed in early, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hey, Samuel Jackson, all you gotta do is film him cussing somebody out, and it's hilarious to me.
Right?
It's snakes on the motherfucking plane.
Fucking Meteor Man, Lady Fantastic.
Nice.
Yeah, Meteor Man. Yeah, absolutely, man.
Another Bill Cosby.
Come on, man. Hey, James Earl Jones with that high half face.
Yo. Hey man, I ain't gonna lie. I died laughing when that when the window closed on him.
I forgot about this shit, Sean. I forgot about this shit.
Yo, and he was rapping in my head now. He was rapping. Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Oh,
he was a rapper.
Throwing records, man.
With the outfit. The windbreaker outfit.
Hey, when I saw that, I was like, James Earl Jones, you complete legend right there, man.
Oh my god.
To take that character role.
Well, I forgot all about that shit, man.
Man, that movie.
Hey,
did we go? No, that was me and Dawn. So I was trying to go see that with you. No, we didn't go see that one together.
Man, I was so mad when that lady threw that potato all wild and knocked the damn media out of Bill Cosby's hand. Like, you did all that winding up like you Randy Johnson or somebody, and you just boop. Of all the things to hit, you hit the one man saving the day.
Hey man, if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't have got the dance off. Don't touch
Right.
those books.
the runway.
The runway show off.
Hey, but it's funny how Bill Cosby is O.J. Simpson right now.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's sad because O.J. Simpson was funny in those Naked Gun movies.
Naked
man.
Gun.
Oh shit!
I ain't never.
Gun,
I hate to say this. I ain't never enjoyed watching a black man go through so much pain and trouble in his life.
As you kid watching that.
That motherfucker went down when he rolled down them steps. That bitch hit the end.
Them damn Naked Gun movies, boy. This shit was fucking hilarious.
Oh my
dog.
god.
Any of those movies, man.
Them naked. That's how OJ almost ended up being the Terminator.
Hey, but then and think about it though, like Airplane. Remember the brothers that talk jive?
Oh man.
No, you can't do that now at all.
Yeah.
Shit,
At
the
all.
old white lady was hanging right with him, man, talking that job.
She was on it. She was
on top of it.
Like, I
she went to Jive School 101.
She's like, suck your hand, suck it up.
Yeah.
Boy.
Kareem getting carried out of the cockpit with his LA Lakers jersey shit.
You can't do that now. It's a different world. It's a different time. Everybody's
so fucking sensitive now, man.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, those are the good days, man. Good days, man. Sweet.
I'm glad I came up when I did, bro.
Man, I'm telling you.
We got a lot of good shit.
I watched Eddie Murphy Raw when I was like, what, 9 years old and shit?
Man.
Man.
That's one thing I love about my aunt. Because my aunt, she didn't try to block none of that from us. The only thing my aunt didn't want us doing was listening to rap with a ton of cussing, which was a contradiction because she used to let me sit down and watch Eddie Murphy Raw, Delirious, all of the Richard Pryor shows and everything. I'm like, how you don't want me to listen to rap, but you watch this with me? They cussing more than any rap album, all of them combined. Yeah. Eddie Murphy sitting there cursing while he talking about Bill Cosby. You know what I'm saying? Flim. Oh man!
I got something to say to you.
Come here. I'm probably gonna watch that tonight, man. Oh my god!
Right.
I'm gonna watch Delirious and Raw back to back.
I'll be watching Beverly Hills
Tell
Cop.
Bill to have a coke and a smile and shut the fuck up.
Hey, Sean, my boy Eddie Murphy. Beverly Hills Cop. My boy said this house has no right angles. The dude like, what? This house has no. You build this house with supposed to build this house with no right angles, man. Eddie Murphy, man, that motherfucker, yeah, boy.
It's a trip.
That shit was hilarious.
They don't make them like they don't make them like that no more.
Those are type of movies that when we were little they were funny, but we didn't understand it. But as we got older and go back and watch it,
it's a whole different ball game now.
Whole different ball game.
You understand all that stuff
like you
now.
watch all that stuff as a kid, especially Eddie Murphy, like Delirious and Raw. Like some of them jokes go over your head. You just laugh because the crowd laughing.
Right.
When you get older, you
now
start like,
when that shit makes sense, you're like, whoa.
Then,
hell, this is like imagine kids watching Shrek now. Like kids that were young when Shrek came out, they go back and watch it now. They like, oh,
I missed that as a kid. Yeah.
Yeah, like wow.
That's like the damn
SpongeBob.
Yeah, SpongeBob, man. You go watch the old SpongeBob episode, man. Them shits, boy.
SpongeBob was like a popular meme, man.
Shit, go back and watch all Disney movies.
What was that? That one
Disney animated movies.
That one episode where he killed they killed off the health inspector. That don't even show that one no more. Yeah, this shit was so bad.
All that stuff goes over your head, man. When you kids watching that.
You're
right. Eddie had that shit on lock, though, man. And one thing I'll give credit, man, to Eddie is that the movies that he did in the 80s and 90s, he put other black people, whether comedians and stuff, gave them all starts,
Yeah.
And people like to say, he was out for himself. I'm like, nah, Eddie.
No, he was.
A lot of people.
Because Chris Rock was in Beverly Hills Cop.
Yeah, the second one.
The second
Damian
one,
Wayans was in the first one.
Yeah.
Samuel Jackson in Coming to America.
Go ahead, take these bananas. Go ahead, take these bananas.
Derek Jeter and now Alex Rodriguez was in in the first one.
So I mean,
it was Boomerang that led to the creation of Martin, because how Martin and Tisha Campbell had that relationship, especially with them being a house party. They're like, y'all should do a show, and next you know, we had Martin.
Yep.
Stop it, hi Leah. Stop it. All right, we all tied this show together. Don't try and just single us out and have Remo be the one that ties this show together. Stop it.
Wow.
I'm coming out with a 1987 Dusty Road elbow, man.
Man,
finally elbow, man. Stop.
What up, Leah?
What's up, brother? All right, y'all. Let's get ready to hit these halls. Let's hit these halls.
I'll go first because I only got one item to show, and it's a movie. I finally picked it up today.
Oh,
there it is.
I will finally go watch this movie now.
I gotta go pick it up.
I'll pick up tomorrow.
Me and BB are gonna discuss it next month.
We got 3 more copies. Wait, you want Blu-ray or 4K?
Blu-ray.
Yeah, we got like 12 copies of Blu-ray.
All right, I'll have to try to get by that tomorrow while I'm out. All right,
I'll go.
Okay,
I'm a wrap. Some of these I showed on Sean's show last week, I think, but
you gotta show them here too.
Yes, Darth Vader 14.
Oh yeah, that's one of my favorite Darth Vader covers.
Yeah, I like
nice.
That one. I've been on my foreign kick, so I've been buying foreign books. So this is Edge of Spider-Verse number 5, the Greg Land cover, the Mexico version.
I've been looking for that one.
It's in Mexico, so you can see her. Mexico.
Espanol, senor.
And I've
This
been
is
searching for it on eBay.
Right.
Yeah, that one the US version goes for a whole lot of bread.
Yes, it does. Yes,
a whole lot of bread. This is a Spider-Man number 1. I think this is a Turkish version.
What that book go for? Remote that one, the American one. I got that. What it go for?
The US version?
Yeah.
Shoot, I think 9.8. It goes for like $600-700.
What?
$2,500 maybe? I'm not sure.
What?
I haven't checked it in a while. But I know it's a lot of money though.
Jeez Louise, I can go find it, Joe.
Yeah, I know it's a lot of money. And then this is the Spider-Man 1, this is the Turkish one. And then This is Daredevil Annual #1. It was Scotty Young cover. Punisher 218 knock version. I think it's like a 1 in 10.
What's up, old man Bruce Wayne?
I finally got my timeless with the Miss Minute. Finally got those. Those came in. Some of the stuff's from last week too. So I bought the Mac Pack, the Something's Killing the Children.
Yeah.
Bought those. I have the run already, but
I did not get that. I don't know. Something about paying basically $8 a comic book put me off.
But it has all the it's got 1 through what, 6, 7?
1
so
through
it's got
5.
Yeah, so it's got the keys in there.
It's got yeah, but it's like the 19th reprinting of the. It's just different covers. Like, oh, that's $40.
They're not David Mack covers.
Oh fuck! At $40 for 5 comic books.
I mean, I got it just because I like the David Mack, but I could definitely see why. I mean, I didn't need it. I didn't need it. It was,
right, like that's my push on it. Like I'm
if you have them, I wouldn't recommend. I mean, I wouldn't say, oh, you got to have them. But if you like David Mack, then you might want to grab them just to have them.
You got an extra $40 you don't need.
Yeah, 34 number 21. Yeah. Couple versions of the B cover for Black Panther 3, and I only got 1A cover, so I didn't get the 1 in 25, so I'm cool. I'm happy with these. And then some of these are some Whatnot sales I got. Teen Titans Go #2.
Man, I'm trying to avoid Whatnot like the plague. I'm not trying to look at that at all.
A lot of these I got probably for like $2, $1, $2 from the homie Comics, man. And then the Bitterroot Red Summer Special.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of rub, but I mean it's for PC, so it don't really matter. So,
right.
A couple bucks for that, and then this is a Howling Commandos of Shield #1, the design variant, character design variant.
Oh, nice. I do like design variants.
Yeah, so got that. I know Sean and Jace will appreciate these, but Street Fighter #1.
Nice.
Street Fighter Manat, and this is the #1. Forget the artist's name on here. But, starting to get into these little Street Fighter covers. They're pretty dope.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed reading the Street Fighter comics.
Yeah. That was the first time I didn't know that they were like a thing, like they had them. You know what I mean? So,
right.
This is Warlords of Mars #2. I think this is a J. Scott Campbell cover.
Yeah, that looked like his work.
Yeah.
Her waist is the size of a pencil. That looked like a J. Scott Campbell.
Look at that foot, though.
Yeah, I mean,
it could be Laffield's foot now.
Everything after that calf is kind of questionable, right?
I mean, we are in the era of the BBL, man.
Right. And last but not least, another Warlords of Mars #100. Little sexy cover.
Oh, that's better.
They did not get Campbell again.
Can't go wrong with Joseph Lincia.
Yeah.
Right.
That's my haul. Thank you, fellas.
All right.
Here he go.
It is.
We got some
Here
books
you go.
tonight, so we got some.
Hey. I think everybody else should go before you.
Okay. All right. Chris, go ahead and go, Chris.
Yeah. I was about to say, like, let me. I got my haul, but I only gonna show a couple of for some other stuff I went diving for. But I picked up Monkey Prince #1 with the variant.
Now, that looks like a Street Fighter cover too.
Yeah, right?
Right
out my mouth. Now that's like a Street Fighter cover. Yeah.
Monkey Prince #1. My Noctera #7. I picked up the variant for Just League Incarnate #4 because that was just too dope of a cover not to get.
Yep.
I went diving in my I went Origins 50 Cent bin and picked up
what's left of it.
Yeah. I got Phantom 2 through 6, the old Moonstone Phantom comic. I was able to pick up 2 through 6. I gotta go hopefully find #1. I gotta hunt that down. I found the 3 issues of the Avengers, the Steed and Peel Avengers that I like. I found Tomb of Dracula. The Tomb of Dracula by Marv Wolfman. And then my two special pickups that I grabbed, these 2 Star Wars pickups, they had the Boba Fett wanted poster cover for Bounty Hunters up at Origins. And then I snagged this.
Hey!
Nice.
Now it's a reprint, but I didn't care. I still wanted it. I had to have it.
It's
so
better than no print.
Exactly.
You see how much those reprints be going for some money too.
Yeah.
$20.
There you go. See?
$20 at Origins. They just put a price tag on it and set it down. They didn't get a chance to put it on the wall. And I walked by and just like, I'm getting that. I was like, don't even worry about putting that nowhere. That's it for me.
Nice.
I'm happy with my Star Wars #1. I don't even care that it's a reprint. Because dude told me too, he was like, it's a reprint. I was like, I don't give a
Star Wars #1 shit.
Right.
Right, it's Star Wars #1.
Yeah, let me get that.
Let me get that. You want to
You gonna skip me too?
Yeah, I thought X was going next, and he's getting ready.
Shit, man.
He's so anxious.
Man,
He ready.
got something high.
Hey, he ready. Hey, yeah. It's
His
something.
hardest to get on it.
Hey, it's something that I want to show my little stuff first.
He got a Ken Griffey rookie card over there or something. He ready.
He trying to show some shit. He trying to stunt.
So, I can't remember if I showed this one time or not, but
The Mike
just in
Tyson?
case, yeah, the Tyson.
I ain't seen
Okay.
that.
Kid Dynamite.
I like
Got that, and I'm finally able to get my hands on the glow in the dark Tanjiro, the box lunch exclusive. Got the common Guillaume from excuse me, Demon Slayer Pop. I'm still on the hunt for the chase where he crying. Went ahead and got my Azawa in the sleeping bag from My Hero.
Oh yeah.
I went ahead and grabbed this just so I can place an order. The cartoon Two-Face.
Yep.
Coolest Two-Face suit ever. Nobody say.
Finally got my hands on Lemillion from My Hero Academia, which is funny. While Chris was showing his books, I just ordered my glow in the dark one from Hot Topic.
Nice.
Got my Chalice Collectibles overhaul. Finally got this bad boy in. And got my Hot Topic exclusive Battle Damage Batman from the new movie, from the Batman.
I didn't know you
got
got
my. Oh yeah, they got my Pop in the Box exclusive Unmasked Batman from the Batman.
Drifter Batman or Drifter Batman.
Finally got one of my Christmas gifts in.
Ooh.
The Batmobile from the Batman. And I got 2 more things. One, I was able to go ahead and get my hands on the 10-inch Deku with Eerie.
Man, that's a hefty boy.
And last but not least, I showed this on IG, but I got to show it on the haul because now I'm officially a part of the Slab team or the Slab
City.
So glad to go ahead and get my hands on this. I'm leaving it in the plastic till I figure out how I want to set it up.
Yep.
But that is it for me. I just want to get mine in before
Matt do his
yes, because mine's not worthy.
Look at Matt, man. Let's let this man go on and
he couldn't even wait for the word to get finished in my mouth. But
So
let's see what this man got, man.
So shout out to Tito and my boy John Mayo. They talked me into going to the Atlanta Comic Convention last weekend. So Went
Oh man.
through
You have to be talked into it.
Man, you avoided getting a photo of yourself or anything, man.
Hey man, I had to roll through, pick up a couple of books, so I'm gonna make this quick. I got Vicky 1 and 2. I've had both of these already, but they were better grades, so I picked them up for a deal. We got some Silver Age Archie. We got some Silver Age Archie. We got another tough book to find out in the wild, Tippy Teen. Darrell will laugh at this one, but we got his boy Jughead. And if you read the captions there in the that's kind of why I picked it up. Yeah, so got that. We got this Archie as well. We got another Silver Age. We got a little Golden Age Archie in there as well. So I think this is issue number 3, if I'm not mistaken, for Life with Archie. And now we get down to some heavy hitters. This is one of my heavy hitters with Star Trek number 2.
Oh, very nice.
Silver Age. We got some Peanuts. But I just love that cover.
Spinning his gears, man.
Knew he had heat. That's why he was trying to go so fast. Put everybody else to shame.
Oh, y'all just wait.
All right. We got some Powerhouse Golden Age here. We got some Matt Baker, Jungle Comics.
Close. Building it up.
We got some
more
Matt Baker. We got Sheena, Jumbo Comics. This one came in the mail yesterday. I was finally glad to get this one. This is Dog Face Dooley. Golden Age, some more good stuff here. We got Heaven's the Megadroid. Snagglepuss number 1.
What's going on there?
We got some more Matt Baker. We have Rangers Comics.
Matt Baker tear.
Building up.
Scream Comics number 18. Some Golden Age
screaming on that cover.
He's building up.
We have Nyoka, the Jungle Girl. We have the Black Cat Western.
G-Man gonna hit you up for that one, boy.
We have another book that's tough to find. Got this one. Out of This World. Early Bruce Timm.
With a sack of nuts coming up on me.
Straight blue balls.
Straight blue balls. What the hell?
Put my sack on your tonsils.
I saw this. I had never seen this book before, but I saw the cover and was like, I'm picking that up just because it's street, because it's a street.
I like that.
Velvet Touch number 1.
Is that the first Chung Lee or something? Or?
No, I think they just did a spoof on Chun Li on Street Fighter or whatever. But when I saw the cover, I was like, yeah, I'll scoop that up, man. I like that. Throwback cartoon. We have Valley of the Dinosaurs.
Wow.
Number 1.
Just a Silver Age Hall.
Man.
We have Millie the Model 141. I think this is one of the first couple of issues with a black female character in the Marvel Universe. If I'm not mistaken, I have to double check that, but I think this is what the significance is of this issue.
Like, who want to show their haul after this? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Let him go last. You know?
Right.
Trying to go first.
Look at that.
We have the Labyrinth.
Man.
Yeah, I've been looking for this one for years.
How she still look as young today as she did back then? What's her name? Jennifer Connelly?
Mm-hmm.
She
Sean,
is not aged.
You appreciate this one, brother. You appreciate this. We have Frazetta.
Oh man.
Dude had it at a price I could not pass it up on, man. So I was like, yeah. And it's in mint. When I say mint condition, absolute mint condition. When I open it up, man, you can still see the glare on the pages from the print, like it just came off the print.
You're gonna send that one in, right?
I don't even know if they grade them this size. That's the thing.
The magazine size, no?
Ain't it the same as a magazine?
No, it's a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger. I'm gonna ask Will next week. I'm gonna take it down and ask Will to see if they do it. All right, so we get ready to get to some of the heat.
Oh, we ain't even there yet.
Some of the heat.
There we go. Yeah, X-Men number 8.
Excellent. Now he's bringing out the big boy books.
X-Men number 8.
That bit look good though.
We have Spawn 194. I just like that cover.
Nice one. You ever received that one that you was waiting for the lady to send you?
I just talked to her. I talked to her Wednesday, and she said she's gonna hit me up next week. So we starting that process. So
you almost done with your Spawn run, ain't you?
No, because I got those middle 100 issues are rough, man.
Yeah,
you sure be finding them.
Rough, man. No, the 180s, the gunslinger, all that stuff is rough.
Yeah.
We got some graded Matt Baker Jumbo Comics, 130.
Nice.
We got some more Golden Age goodness. We got Jungle Comics, 149. And last but not least, can I get a drum roll, please? Can I get a drum roll? Somebody give me a drum roll, please. I need a drum roll. So I got this book. I'll give you some backstory. I got this book. I was able to make a trade for this. I didn't pay cash. I made a trade. I gave up. Tell you what books I gave up. I gave up a low grade Werewolf by Night and a 32 and a low grade 33. I did not think that the individual would bite on it, but he bit on it. And
Who gave you the play though?
And so I got the word from Brother Randall, and I made the phone call. And when I made the phone call, I said, "Well, I got it. I'll let you see it." My man said, "Come in. Take a look at it." So I went up there. He took a look at it. I personally didn't think he was going to bite on it, so I was kind of prepared. To, it is what it is. I was like, I'm still worst case scenario. I'm still stuck with Werewolf by Night 32, 33. We're not complaining. We're moving on. But I added a sweetener to the pot. I added in a second appearance of Brother Voodoo that he could not turn down, and he said, "Yep, you can get it." So therefore, I got it, and I got the fuck off the premises before he changed his mind. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have here tonight with me, I have giant size X-Men.
Whoa!
All right, Matt, I am sharing this tomorrow. I'm gonna record this. I'm posting it on the Comic Con food page.
I traded Werewolf by Night, low grade, 32 and 33. I hated to let 33 go because X to tell you I love that damn cover. It's one of my favorite covers. So I traded that and for this, and I was like, well, it's giant size. I mean, it is what it is. It was comparable trade because they both about the same grade. So we ended up.
Yeah. And I was telling Matt after looking at it, I think he still can get that clean, and he could probably get a grade bump or two.
Yeah. Well, yep. So that's it, man. Giant size X-Men. Number one.
Nobody want to follow that. It got to be
exactly.
Right.
Right. Follow that, man.
Right.
You want to show off first and make us look bad.
He was excited, man.
He tried to okie dose us, X. We would have had to follow that, X. You see that, man? Come on.
That's why when we started this, I said I'll go first because I ain't trying to follow that with my measly Blu-ray.
I knew.
Y'all need to stop.
Hey, I knew what was coming there, but I was like, let me get mine out of the way.
Man.
Look, he don't even want to take himself off the screen. He's like, I'm proud. I put myself on here.
He's basking in his glory.
Basking in the glory.
He old Robert Roode with the glorious theme.
All right, so that is it, y'all. Sean, what you got coming up on the channel, brother?
I hit him up with that Ken Nugent.
I'll be back live next Saturday on my channel, 3 p.m. Eastern. All are welcome to join if you guys want to join one day. Me and VV, we're talking Pam Grier next Friday.
Woo! Foxy Brown, Jackie Brown, Coffee. You know, White Mama, Black Mama, Black Mama, White Mama. We hitting up the Pam Grier as well. So all right. Yeah. Remo, what you got going on this coming up week, man?
Shoot. So time permitting, I'll be on either Monday or Tuesday. I'll be on the Ninth Wonders channel. We do a show on called the Cover Picks Most Wanted, and it's a show where we draft 12 books and then we kind of spec on them. And then Friday nights I'm on Drunken Chat with Mighty Mel V and the rest of the posse, and then Comic Hall Crew, man. Saturday nights, 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 Eastern, man. We gets busy,
Yep. Chris, what you got going on over there, brother?
Oh, not to cut you off, Chris, but on Saturday mornings I try and sneak on Sean's show if he sends me a link.
We have a blast, man.
We got a couple of unboxings. I finally got in. I bought some comics off Facebook Marketplace, pretty cheap but it was just like a lot. It was like 40 comic books for like $25. I'm like, all right, we'll give it a shot. See what we got.
You didn't get one of those $15,000 lots that's in you must be out your damn.
No.
So the real lots.
So we got that, and then we got an episode coming up for a review of the new Catwoman animated movie, Catwoman Hunted. I saw that, so I got to do the review. Got the review for that for me and my wife coming because it was actually really good. So I got a couple little things, nothing huge, nothing major.
All right, cool, man, cool. All right, well, man, with that, want to say that's it, man. Want to say thanks for checking us out tonight. We had a packed house tonight, man. I was looking at the number. We had some strong numbers tonight, so want to say thanks to everybody that came through in the chat, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Thanks for hanging in there with us. And I think G-Man rolled out. So
yeah.
I think got a live show tonight too.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be packing all this shit up. So I'll be watching him tonight. So all right. Well, with that, everybody, we're gonna be back next week with our favorite black action and drama movies and shows.
Ooh.
So.
You doing Action Jackson next week, Sean?
No, I did it yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yeah. Remember, I put in the group. I put how you want your weird. How you like your ribs.
How you like your ribs.
You guys are doing it. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that
one. My disappointment of Vanity.
Vanity.
Oh man, don't let the drugs ruin you, man.
Nothing to do with the drugs.
So. All right, well, with that, we will catch you all next Saturday back on the bounce here with the Comic Hall Crew. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Follow us. Tell a friend about the Comic Hall Crew. All right?
Peace.
Well, with that, we are out.